Here we go. And welcome into the live stream, folks. Oh, welcome to the live stream. Welcome into the live stream, folks. Welcome to the call coming to Russell. The goalie scores! Frederick scores! Trent Frederick from the circle. And the Bruins regain the lead. It's 3-2. Postrock, Krejci, Saka scores again. What a pass by the check line. Check, mates. McAvoy, he shoots, he scores! To Buck Captain for McAvoy, shooting, scores! So this is the third freaking time in the past 30 seconds we've seen this damn commercial of Dak Prescott laying on a damn mattress, bro. Get that off my TV screen.
I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got loyalty, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I was born like this, it's born like this, immaculate conception. I transform like this, perform like this, without you a new weapon. I know how to play, I meditate, then off your head. This that kiss the bed, this that I got loyalty inside my DNA. trouble. You're gonna see that your words are dangerous. Your talk is cheap. I'm standing here, still standing here. Don't question my heart, still standing here. Don't question the fire that burns inside.
We are live on YouTube. Where's Grant? There he is. I have to move my head. There you are. Grant and Kyle's there. Zoe will be back soon, but the Bruins are home again to take on the Tampa Bay Lightning at the TD Garden this afternoon. And David Pastrnak is on the verge of a couple pieces of history. 50 goals and 600 points in his NHL career. He needs 1 point to get to 600 points, and he needs a goal to get to 50 on the season. Let's get into your starting lineups. For the Tampa Bay Lightning, it's Braden Point, Brandon Hagel, and Nikita Kucherov, Anthony Cirelli, Steven Stamkos, and Alex Killorn, Nick Paul, Ross Colton, and Patrick Maroon, Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, Tanner Jeannot, and Corey Perry, Victor Hedman, and Nick Perbix, Sergachev and Radish, Cole and Chernak, with Andrei Vasilevsky in net. For the Bruins, it's Bergeron, Marchand, DeBrusque, Krejci, Zacha, Pastrnak, Coyle, Bertuzzi, Frederick, Nosek, Lauko, Hathaway, Grzelcyk and McAvoy, Lindholm and Carlo, Orlov and Clifton, with Olmark in net. As are your starting lineups. We are live. Thanks everybody for stopping by here on this Saturday afternoon. What's up, Pasta Fan, Jan, DJP, Dino, Michael, Exotic, Karen, everybody else watching. Thanks for stopping by today. The Bruins can clinch the Atlantic Division with a victory today over the Lightning of any sort. So, let me pull up the full scenario for the Bruins. I know there's definitely more.
It's also kind of shocking they haven't clinched the division already, but
They can clinch it today with a Bruins win, Toronto loss in regulation, and both the Bruins and the Leafs lose in overtime or the shootout. Any of those things happen, the Bruins clinch the Atlantic. How bad is Forbort hurt? Well, he's not going to play to the postseason, so I'm pretty sure that's going to answer your question.
Goals against save percentage. It should be a pretty good battle between two.
Oh no. Same with Taylor Hall and Nick Foligno.
Is the word. Get the ice bags ready, because these two teams flat out don't like each other.
Bruins need 6 points to beat their own season's point record, so it'll be good if they will win. Yep. And the Bruins won 2 of 3 against the Lightning this year, so we'll see if they can pull out a 3 of 4 against the Lightning again for the second straight season. Remember, the Lightning, the Bruins won 3 of 4 against the Bolts last year as well.
they should have won the third one even, but
Oh, the one they played
terrible
this year.
third period.
They fell apart. It's all right, but you know what? It's fine, because look at how well the Bruins are doing now. So the Bruins need to get 2 points in any fashion. Doesn't matter if it's regulation, overtime, shootout. Does not matter. If the Bruins win today, they will clinch the Atlantic Division once again. So, oh, commercial break. I gotta mute it. Copyright. Copy shell infringement. So, April 17th, the playoffs begin. That is a Monday. That is 3 Mondays from today. No, 1, 2, 3, 4 Mondays from today. I'm sorry. 2 weeks before finals.
Rough timing.
Yeah, I know.
The first round will be clean.
First round we'll be able to see here. After the first round, we won't be here. I wonder how they'll integrate Hall back in the lineup. Well, okay, so spots left to change. I don't see them breaking up Coyle and Frederick together. I don't see that happening because how well they've been playing together. You know, Hall on the fourth line, like that's a Grant, is that even possible putting Taylor Hall on the fourth line?
No, I don't think it is.
But you don't break up Coyle and Frederick because they've been playing awesome together recently. Do you rotate Bertuzzi off the third line and put him on the fourth?
I think
that's a really good question.
I think you put Bertuzzi on the fourth.
With Nosek and Hathaway, you take out Foligno, Greer, and Lauko.
I think you take out Greer for the playoffs.
It's okay.
And then I guess you can maybe
could rotate Foligno and Hathaway.
Foligno and Hathaway, or
all right, let's get into the.
Lauko some playoff experience too. I don't know.
You know, he might be needed in the AHL playoffs. What's up, Karen? Let's get into your national anthems here, or one of them, anyways.
Please welcome
Todd Angeli.
Here's the singing of the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Todd Angeli with the national anthem. Let's get into some hockey. Here we go. Saturday afternoon matinee against one of the best teams in the NHL. Two of the best teams going at it with two of the best goalies in the world going at it. This should be a doozy. For the Lightning, it's Andrei Vasilevsky, 54 starts. He's 31-19-4, 2.7 goals against average and a .913 save percentage. For the Bruins, it's Linus Ullmark, 42 starts, 35-5-1, 1.95 goals against average and a .937 save percentage. They can clinch the division title with a win versus Tampa or 1 point versus Tampa and Toronto loss in any fashion, or if Toronto loses in regulation. Let's get into your final score predictions of today's game. Grant, you can go first.
I'll go 3-2 Bruins.
Maroon and Hathaway already shoving at each other. Hathaway and Maroon, oh boy. Kyle, 3-2, 4-3. Zoe, what are your final score predictions? No, she doesn't know.
Just go for the score. Pick two random numbers.
5-1 Bruins.
Wild.
All right, and then Jan says 5-2 Bruins. I'm going 4-3 overtime Bruins. And we already have here we go, we got a brawl. Early on in the game, Nosek going at it with somebody. Hathaway and Maroon are squared off. Nosek and, that was Lauko paired off with Paul. Maroon is just laying into Hathaway with a couple of huge rights early. Oh, this is interesting. We already got a line square dance to start this game. Hathaway is laying in some rights to Maroon. Maroon's got the only advantage in the weight division. They're even at 6'3". Maroon 234, Hathaway 208. Maroon with a couple of huge right overhand shots on Hathaway. And they're going to break up the fight. Maroon still wants more. And Hathaway is not letting up, but the referee says no.
What a fight. That's how you start a game.
There we
Sam.
go.
They dropped the puck and they just all went to town. Jeez. An opening shift line brawl to start this game. My goodness. That'll be 2 players aside in the box. It'll be Lauko and Hathaway, I'm sure. Oh boy. I was going to say Bruins shooting left to right, Lightning shooting right to left, but now I think that's pretty obvious. The play started, Lauko got into it with somebody. Is that Ross Colton? It is, and then Maroon hopped in, and Hathaway hopped in. And then Clifton wanted a piece of Paul, but they didn't let that happen. Wow. Past couple of games have been very chippy. Montreal Thursday, and now this one so far. We already got 10 barely minutes aside. Lauko getting his first NHL fight. Hathaway his first fight as a Bruin. And I'm sure this is only the start. And the Bruins are getting a power play out of this. The first, 5 seconds of the game, the Bruins are getting a power play. Wow. And Maroon is going right off. Did Maroon get tossed? Did Maroon get ejected early?
I mean, he continued to throw a punch even after the referees.
Yeah, he might have gotten a
"Please
misconduct."
Stop fighting.
Wow, Bruins getting a power
Still
play.
threw a punch at Hathaway, so I don't know.
Oh, going for repairs? Gotcha.
9 seconds.
9 seconds in, there's a power
my
play.
God.
The Bruins scored in the... Here we go. Bergeron against Cirelli. Oh, what a start to this crazy game here so far. Bruins win the draw. Here's Lindholm fakes the pass, gets it over to Pasternak across Marchand. DeBrusk closes in front trying to find Bergeron or Pasternak. Couldn't find either of them. Lindholm for Marchand now. Here's DeBrusk down low. Back to Lindholm. Pasternak far side. Lindholm shot. Oh, it got blocked in traffic. Marchand for Bergeron. Hagel took it away. Up for Cirelli, and Tampa will clear. Wow. Olmark will play it over to Lindholm. Bruins have the power play here early in this game. Marchand runs into a big hit, and DeBrusk gets it in deep. Pasternak falls down, so does DeBrusk. Hedman the clear. What a chaotic start to this game, man. Here's Lindholm up the other way, halfway through the Bruins power play. The tensions are running high. Krejci for Zacha. Cross the line, Marchand. Lost the puck. Bertuzzi gets it back to Orlov. They need to get McAvoy out there. Get Marchand off. Orlov plays it over to Krejci. Cross the line. Gets it around Hedman. Tried to. Bertuzzi keeps it in. Plays it across the no man's land. Sergachev takes it away. And that will be a clear. Execution getting into the offensive zone is not something the Bruins have been good at in the power play in the past few months, really. Since DeBrusk got hurt. Here's Bertuzzi for McAvoy up the ice. 3-on-2. McAvoy gets broken up by Chernak. Here's Krejci. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Bertuzzi trying to backhand it in. It's like the power play's a penalty, like a momentum killer.
Yeah.
You know? Here's Orlov with 10 to go in the power play. Up the ice here. Gets it around, gets tripped. And no call. Chernak trying to play it out. Puck comes out. And only one shot in that power play. Power play is up back to 5-on-5. It's like the power play is literally the death of the Bruins' momentum. Nosek gets around point, gets it in deep. Here is Ian Cole, moves it around. Perbix eats a... That was a big hit there. Was that by Nosek? Throwing the body? That was on Radish. Darren Radish ate that hit. Has the puck now. Here is Darren Radish. His brother plays for the Blackhawks, Taylor Radish. Yeah. Here's Carlo for Grzelcyk up ahead, goes off of a stick in the zone. Here is Sergachev now. Sergachev will try to move it ahead. Up ahead for Perbix. Deflected. Clifton trying to poke it ahead for Krejci. Plays it back to Clifton. Lindholm. Clifton gets tripped. No call. Olmark with a dangerous play getting out of his net. Paul eats, and Jeannot cross-check Clifton, penalty coming on Jeannot. And now there's some more stuff happening. DeBrusque is playing, yes. So the Bruins are going to be getting their second power play of the game. Will that matter? No, but who cares? Want to get a chair? Sit down? Yeah. So another Bruins power play coming here. I think that box getting a little crowded as Pat Maroon, Chernak. A little bit of a crowded box here.
Oh, Boston.
Bruins are gonna get another power play here. Bergeron against Cirelli again. The Bruins got to execute better on the power play. Bergeron wins the draw. Marchand holding across for Pasternak, saved by Vasilevsky. And the puck comes out. Lindholm will get the puck. Up ahead, Pasternak for Marchand. Left to swerve back. The game's on Nesson. It's on Sportsnet, and it's on Bally Sports Sun, I think. Bergeron across. Here's DeBrusque for Marchand. Lindholm controlling Pasternak to the front of the net. Marchand for Lindholm. Pasternak fires a shot. Just missed the net that time. Here's DeBrusque around the goal. Now in the far corner. Pasternak at the left point. For DeBrusque. Controlling. Drops it for Lindholm, right point. Over to Pasternak. Fakes a shot. Fires it. Goes wide. DeBrusque trying to throw it in front for Bergeron. Hagel took it away. Hagel is drilled by Pasternak as the Hagel gets it out. And Cirelli with a brutal cross-check on Pasternak, and they let that go.
I don't understand
Krejci.
how that was not a penalty. Absolutely ridiculous.
Lindholm for Pasternak across. Marchand, he missed the one-timer. Krejci for Lindholm. Here is Lindholm now controlling for Marchand. Lindholm center point for Krejci. Shot blocked. 35 to go on the power play. Lindholm shot deflection in front. Saved there by Vasilevsky. Pasternak for Krejci. Trying to find Marchand. Could not. Hedman takes it away. Hedman will move it ahead. He'll get it in on Olmark. Here's Krejci. Moved ahead. Second unit's on. Krejci. Over to McAvoy. He just gets it in. Krejci moves it along past Perbix. And the Lightning will clear it again. The second unit's getting dominated by the Lightning's penalty kill. Power play is up, back to 5-on-5. Here is Zacha firing one, goes up and out of play. Only one shot on that power play too, but that one was probably better than the first one.
And we got a pair of fights.
Jesus. It was a brutal cross-check that they didn't call. I just will never understand that.
Because that's the threshold for this afternoon.
This game's going to be crazy.
Don't poke the bear.
Don't. Jack's right. Don't poke the bear.
He is right.
Absolutely right.
That used to be the trademark when Chara was here, but...
Yeah, Coyle against Point. Coyle wins the draw. Frederick rotating. In front for Bertuzzi, couldn't play it. McAvoy just dumps it with a stop play.
Had that shirt though, so don't put there.
What?
5 years.
They're getting a, oh my god, it's another penalty on the Lightning? What's going on here?
Oh my
Look at the
god.
record, Sam. Most penalties.
What is happening here? Patrick Maroon by a grown-ass crybaby. Literally, this guy is known to be one of the biggest crybabies in the NHL.
What did he do?
He
Just
whined
being
about
him.
Jack Edwards earlier in the season, and this is just delicious.
He's already got
karma.
7 minutes of penalty minutes. We're not even 7 minutes into this game.
Jesus.
Bruins win the draw. Marchand for Lindholm. Marchand, DeBrusque for Marchand again. For Bergeron, he missed the net. Pasternak, Lindholm for Marchand. Lindholm in the middle. Marchand looking. DeBrusque in front. Save Vasilevsky. Hagel trying to clear it. The puck lands in the Tampa bench. Watch the majority of Bruins games. I cannot watch the majority of the Bruins games because I am in New England. New England region blocks out Bruins games. Hey, what's up, edited? You've already missed one hell of a game so far. This is the Bruins' third power play. We're not even 7 minutes into this game. Third Bruins power play. And DeBrusque and Chernak! Chernak!
Wow.
We already had a line brawl. There's already at least 20 penalty minutes for Tampa.
This reminds me of the Devils-Rangers game in 2012 where there was a fight every 3 minutes.
I remember that game.
Yeah.
Bergeron against Belmar. Bergeron wins it back cleanly to Pasternak, who controls the right point. For Marchand. For Pasternak. Where was that pass going to? Belmar the clear. Think they'd do this if Char was still around? Oh, yeah. Maybe trying to poke at Char even more. Char would be one of those guys. Marchand sidesteps a man. Cross the line. Marchand misses the net. Pasternak holds the line, keeps it in. Right side. Drops it Lindholm. For Pasternak in the corner. For Bergeron, back to Pasternak. Lindholm at the right point. Marchand left circle. Closes around the goal, pinballs in front, and Marchand scores! Finally, the Bruins execute on the power play. 1-0 Bruins. 6:46 in. 3 power plays, 2 fights and a goal. You having fun yet?
Copy Edwards and
I wasn't even trying to steal that one.
Did it bounce off Kawar?
I think went off Hedman.
Yeah, it went off Hedman. Wow. That's wild. Marchand will get credit. Dribbles by Vasilevsky. 5-goal Bruins have been spending almost the entire game on the power play.
Pat Maroon, 126 penalty minutes this season. That's the most in the league. He's probably got 20 for the mouth. Here is Darren Radish over to Sergachev. Bergie's getting. Do you think Bergeron may have touched it? I don't know. We'll obviously find out. Bertuzzi moves it along, kept alive by Radish. Frederick takes it away. Sportsnet's pay to win, yes. Hagel's blocked. Bertuzzi plays it out to center. Perbix dumps it in. McAvoy around for Grzelcyk. Bertuzzi playing it up for Frederick. Frederick dumps it in. Frederick takes a big hit from Darren Radish, but Frederick just eats it. Here is Sergachev. Look what a crazy start so far. Here is Perbix across the line. Closed off by Orlov. Clifton will move it ahead. Here is Zacha. Up ice. Off the boards. Hedman takes it away. Twitter's also giving Bergie credit. It might have gone off Bergeron then. So it is going to be Bergeron's goal. Okay.
Wow.
I'm not opposed. I don't really care. I mean, a goal's a
the
goal.
goal counted, right?
27th for Bergeron, and it's 1-0 Bruins. Zacha up for Pasternak. He's poke-checked out of the zone. And Pasternak's dumped. Here's Krejci. Cross the line, plays it in deep. And another penalty on the Lightning here.
You know, John Cooper's got to call a timeout
Wow.
right now. This is getting absolutely
wow.
absurd.
Thanks to Pat Maroon's mouth.
It's another penalty on the Lightning. The Bruins are getting their 4th power play of this game.
Tanner's
What?
not.
That Tanner should know. What you know? Tanner Janot's in the box. What the hell's happening here? Commercial break. Four penalties in the first 8 minutes of this game. What the hell are the Lightning doing? What is happening? Tampa already has 13 penalty minutes.
13?
13 penalty minutes. The Bruins have 7.
It's not even 13 in.
Right. Well, you get two. Yeah, you got 5 minutes for fighting. What is going on in this game? There's already 63 people watching. They're hearing about one hell of a game. Ah, crap! I can't watch. Oh God. Make sure to run the like count. I'm enjoying this. This is funny.
I mean, at what point does John Cooper...
It's 4. They're calling 4 for high sticking. Oh, it's a
Wow.
double minor.
Double minor? That's wild. Yeah, I mean, when does John Cooper get his team and say, boys, smarten the frig up? Why are we taking so many careless penalties? Obviously, in such an emotional divisional rivalry game, you're expected to have this adrenaline, but oh my God.
They're going to call a double minor for high sticking. It was apparently he drew blood. I don't know who he hit.
I think he hit Pasternak, didn't he?
John Cooper is probably screaming on the bench. Let's see.
Possession pass down behind the net. The finish of the check by Janot is solid, but the stick rides up high. He'll go to the box and get another power play for the Boston Bruins.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Janot caught Krejci up high. Oh, yeah.
Vasilevsky's
4
also
minutes.
probably thinking, why am I constantly under duress right now?
What the hell are they doing here?
I don't know. This is absolutely brutal. So that's what, 15 penalty minutes already?
That's going to be 15 here.
Wow.
Bergeron's kicked out of the draw against Sorelli. They'll have Marchand take it, so we'll see how this goes. Face-off is won by the Lightning. Chernak will play it over to Hagel. He'll try to play it out. Goes off Pasternak, and Cole takes it away. He'll clear it. Olmark will play it to Lindholm. Well, Tampa had a lot to prove here, right? They just lost 7-2 to Ottawa a couple nights ago. So, and it's not working. They're just taking their frustrations out so much so they're taking penalties.
How many penalties does Bruins
Play is offside. The Lightning, the Bruins have not taken a penalty so far besides the fights. They got 5 minutes for fighting on Hathaway and 2 minutes for roughing on Lauko. That was it. Vazzy's asking for a trade. He's trapped. This is a 4-minute power play, by the way. Just want to let you guys know this is a double minor. So there's 3:38 to go on this power play. Oh, boy.
3:38?
Yeah. 3:38 to go on the power play. Ugh. 11 minutes to go in this first period. A lot's already happened. McAvoy will play it over to Orlov. Here's Krejci, who got his quick repairs. Drops it for Orlov. Deflected by Hagel, taken away. Sorelli at shorthanded bid here is Hagel a shot, and Olmark makes a stop there. Cole gets it back in. Here is Orlov. He'll move it ahead to center. Over to Zacha. Cross the line. McAvoy trying to move it ahead. Tied up. Tampa takes it away. Here's Belmont. Got the top unit back on out there, please. Second unit does not know how to keep the puck on the power play. Here's Killorn. Leaves it. Here is a chance for Hedman. Oh my goodness, a shorthanded goal. Wow.
That could kill the momentum right there.
1-1. Wow, my goodness. It's 1-1 now. The second unit's atrocious. Atrocious. I'm sorry, get Krejci off the power play. He's not doing good on the power play. Leave him on the 5-on-3. Put Coyle out there, because he actually knows how to cross the blue line on the power play. Wow. 1-1 shorthanded goal for Victor Hedman, and it's 1-1.
Maybe Tampa Bay realized Boston's power play is so anemic. Let's keep on taking penalties. No harm, no foul.
Pasternak dumped it in, but the puck went up and out of play. a short-handed goal for Victor Hedman. I don't know what.
The two-time Norris Trophy winner. 6 straight years he's been a finalist in the top 3 of voting.
Man, this power play is atrocious. Cleared down the length of the ice. Lindholm has it. 2.5 to go in this power play. He'll move it ahead, drops it for Pasternak. Drops it. Marchand for Bergeron across the line. Pasternak for Lindholm, back to Bergeron. Pasternak with space. Closes, misses the net. DeBrusque tied up there with Chernak. And Hagel will clear it.
Has had an excellent afternoon.
Olmark will leave it for Lindholm. Drops it for Marchand. Plays it over to Bergeron off the boards. Bergeron plays it in. Pasternak lifts Killorn's stick 1-on-2 and he gets closed off. Pasternak needs some assistance there. DeBrusque gloves down the dump out attempt. Here's Pasternak, re-enters the zone. Bergeron. Pasternak back to DeBrusque. Orlov now for Marchand. Across through DeBrusque. Pasternak keeps possession. Orlov can't hold the zone. Only one shot attempt on this power play, too. Ugh. Marchand. Gets around the defense. Marchand drops it. Orlov's bomb save there by Vasilevsky. Orlov keeps it in. Here's Krejci for Orlov. Back to Krejci. Minute 10 to go in the power play. Drops it for Orlov. Krejci. Orlov fakes again. Marchand back to Orlov. Krejci in front, trying to play it to Bertuzzi or Zacha. He couldn't, and Marchand just sat there puck watching instead of trying to keep the puck in, and the puck comes out. Here's Orlov at center. Drops it for McAvoy. 45 to go in the power play. He'll dump it in. Killorn moves it along. Krejci keeps it alive. Plays it back to Bertuzzi. Orlov's bomb missed the net. Penalty on McAvoy. And that's not a penalty, folks. 4-on-4 for 29 seconds. It'll be a Tampa power play for $1.31. It's going to be on McAvoy for tripping. And 1-1, Tampa will have a minute 31 of power play time after the 4-on-4 is over. Oh yeah, the power play coach needs to go after this season. This power play is atrocious. I don't care. I don't know who's booking the power play or who's putting it together, but it's not working. Coyle will take the draw here against Paul. Coyle wins it. Clifton will play it over to Grzelcyk. Back to Clifton. Up for Grzelcyk. Gets tied up. Hagel will play it back into his own end. Vasilevsky will hold it. He'll play it over to Perbix. 5 to go in this 4-on-4. And the power plays up back to 5-on-4. Or the 4-on-4's up. It's now 5-on-4 for the Bolts for a minute and a half. Their first power play of the game. Here's point for Kucherov and a dump in. Lindholm trying to move it along for Carlo. Puck comes in front. Save Olmark on Braden Point. Here's Stamkos. Plays it over to Sergachev for Kucherov. Controlling. Point gets the stick lifted by Nosek. Carlo will try to move this puck ahead. He'll get it in deep. The Bruins can get a change now. What's up, Beantown? Beantown breakdown. What's going on? Sergachev dumps it in. Goes through Olmark. Point and Killorn move it ahead for Stamkos on the other side of the boards. Sergachev plays it over to Kucherov. DeBrusque tying him up. Gets poke checked. And Dmitry Orlov will clear it. 30 seconds to go in the power play for the Lightning. Here is Hedman up the ice now. 20 seconds to go on this power play. Drops it for Colton. Ross Colton drops it for Nick Paul. Paul spins off of Clifton. Hathaway, the take and the clear. 10 to go on the power play. That'll pretty much do it for the Tampa power play. McAvoy will be coming back in less than 5 seconds. Power plays up, back to 5-on-5. McAvoy out of the box. Here's Colton. Across the line shot, hit the side of the net. Grizzlick through Clifton. Held in by Hedman. A shot saved by Olmark, and he'll hang on to that puck. Jesus, I need a break. I need a commercial break. Thank God. This game's been going crazy so far. So, commercial break. What are your thoughts on this game so far, Grant?
I think this game is very chaotic, and it's only going to get more chaotic the further and further we go down the stretch. But as I mentioned, I don't think Tampa Bay is afraid to take penalties. Because the Bruins power play's just been so anemic the last, since the All-Star break at least, if not even a
No, I'd say
earlier
since DeBrusque got hurt.
It's just terrible. And shorthanded goal on a 4-minute double minor, how do you not capitalize there?
How do you not get at least one goal there?
Exactly.
So, Kyle, you said it was chaotic, right?
No, I said chaotic and should be called the penalty.
Should we call the penalty game? Oh, dear. All the other power plays are dynamic, unlike the Bruins. Right. Best team in the league. Worst power play in the league. Or like 12th. But it's been the worst power play since the All-Star break. Doesn't make sense. Literally, statistically, I looked it up. It's been the worst power play since the All-Star break. They're like they've scored like 9 goals in the power play in the past like 30 games. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Ouch.
I know it's bad. How the hell do you have the best team in the league and have one of the worst power plays? Like, it doesn't add up. So, what's up, Cooper?
Kyle just said the Bruins better have Matt Patricia as their power play coach.
Anybody's better than our current power play coach. Anyone. Our penalty kill is great. Keep that guy around forever. Faster in the power play. You know what the Bruins need to do? They need to learn how to enter the zone properly on the power play and keep possession on the power play. Don't be so lackadaisy on the, don't be so lackluster in the power play. Enter the zone properly. Keep possession. Take shots. Stop passing so much. Your power play is a 5-on-4 for a reason. Take shots on it. It's your shot to get a goal. McAvoy deflects it in off Bergeron in the zone. Here's Darren Radish closed off by DeBrusque. Took a weird bounce into the slot. Sergachev takes it away. He'll get it over to Radish. Yeah, Zaka's in the second unit. I don't know why Krejci's on it. Krejci doesn't do anything for the power play. Here's Point, drops it for Sergachev. He missed the net. Marchand will get it ahead. Bergeron and Sergachev tied up. Kucherov closed off by McAvoy. Puck dumped in. Radish and Hathaway tied up. Hathaway in front. And Lauko just missed the net. The puck is still in play. Played back to Lindholm. He'll reverse it in deep. Lauko, big hit on Maroon. Nosek back to Carlo, a drive from the left point, missed the net. Nosek turns around and fires it. It went wide. Bertuzzi, yep, it's Zacha, Bertuzzi, Krejci with Orlov and McAvoy. That's our second power play in it. It's brutal. Here's Radish for Sergachev. Back to Radish. Yeah, Joe Sacco, our penalty kill coach, keep him around. He's doing something good.
Oh, yeah, Joe Sacco's been on this coach.
John Gruden does our power play. Oh, yeah, John Gruden.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we hired a John Gruden. Yeah,
Get rid of him.
Yeah,
Bad name is bad press. Frederick moves it along for Clifton. Off Bertuzzi, puck comes to Coyle. Chips it to Frederick, he'll just play it in deep. Chernak, poke check by Frederick. Frederick, trying to take it back. Maroon takes it away. 2-on-2 for the Lightning. Here's Nick Paul. Paul hit high by Clifton. Orlov Spins off against against Paul. Here is Clifton. Up ahead for Coyle. He's tripped by Hedman. No call. Coyle. Plays it back to Orloff. Spins off of Killorn. Here's Clifton. Reverses it in. Olmark will flip it ahead himself. He's like, if you guys aren't going to break it out, I will. Pasternak up for Zacha. Slows down. Pasternak cutting to the slot. Fires it. Got blocked. Perbix closed off. Here's Killorn. Here is Hedman up the ice now for Tampa. Killorn's poke check by Pasternak. Hedman gloves it ahead. Goes off Zacha. McAvoy to Grzelcyk. Up ahead. Puck comes in. Hedman. What's up, May? Puck is deflected. Here's Belmar. Big check by Grzelcyk. Perry for Belmar. Throws it over. Here is Ian Cole. Trying to play it to Jeannot in front, and puck went through him. Zacha moves it ahead for Pasternak. Closed off by Chernak. 2-on-2 scrum for the puck in front of the Bruins bench. Now Zacha and Belmar getting involved. Jeannot just gloves it ahead. McAvoy takes it away. Here's Lindholm now. This will be icing against the Bruins. I'll be back. I don't know why. I think it's the allergies are really killing me right now. I felt it in my nose. I was like, oh. Shot just missed the net. Lindholm got his stick tied up in the mesh of the net, but he got it back. Puck moved wrong. Marchand for McAvoy. Bruins flip it out to center. Hagel gloves it down. Marchand took it away from Hagel. Trying to move ahead past Sergachev. He will. We're now in the under 2 minutes to go in the first. DeBrusk and Radish tied up. Marchand trying to work it in front for Bergeron. Could not. Hagel took it away. Minute 48 to go. Marchand almost nailed Hagel with a shoulder-on-shoulder collision. Here is Lindholm now. Trying to move it ahead. Puck comes out. Here is Lauko. Over to Hathaway. Cross the line. Hathaway plays it in deep. Puck goes through Lauko. Hathaway will try to move the puck back to the blue line. Here's Orloff, a shot. It got blocked. Oh, it's on the top of the net. It's on the top of the net. It stopped. Lauko and Perbix getting into it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Lauko and Perbix are about to scrap, but nope. That took a weird bounce. It landed right on top of the net.
I thought it was going to go in, Sam.
It looked like it did go in, but then it just stopped. 1-1 through 1. Not through 1. A minute 22 to go in the first. They're going to go to commercial break with a minute 22 left. Those bastards. Lauko was ready, but he wanted none of the smoke. Yeah, I mean, well, Lauko wanted to scrap, but the referees were like, nope. Not doing that today.
Sam, you think Lauko's going to get in Providence next year? Or is he going to stay?
Who, Lauko?
Yeah.
He'll make the team next year. He'll be a full part of this team next year.
I'm glad. Does that mean we get rid of Nosek finally?
No, because Bergeron and Krejci are going to be gone.
Yeah. It's more,
Retirement? Bergeron's 37, Krejci's 35. They're going to retire after the season. If the Bruins win the Cup, they're going to retire. If not, who knows?
I think Krejci's done after this year, no matter what.
Yeah. Bergeron, I'm not so sure.
Bergeron, if we don't win the Cup, I wouldn't be shocked if Bergeron stays, but
it wouldn't shock me if Bergeron comes back anyway.
Yeah, because he's still playing at a very good rate. It's almost like, if you still have the talent, why retire?
Yeah. I think if Bergeron were to come back for a complete 20 seasons in the NHL, I think it would make sense if he came back next year to finish off the 20 years. This is Krejci's 15th, I think. No. Yeah, it's 15th, I think. What? stream's lagging.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, it's Wi-Fi. That's good.
No.
I'm not on the Wi-Fi either.
No, I turn my Wi-Fi off so I want to hear it. No sick.
It's not lagging.
And Hedman, uh-oh.
It's Lauko in there as well. Lauko and Perbix shoving at each other. Yeah, that was a cross-check by Perbix. Yeah. Yeah, look at that puck.
Was on top of the net.
It was literally on top of that. That never happens. Why are the
Okay,
Bruins
that'll be
shorthanded?
on the latest edition
Why
of
are the
NHL
Bruins
Lives.
shorthanded? Why are the Bruins shorthanded? What do they do?
Hathaway, I think, is going to get called for because he started something with Hedman after the whistle.
What the hell? Here's Stamkos. Final minute of the first period. Under a minute to go in the first. Here's Stamkos now.
Oh, Arizona.
Here is Sergachev, center point. Stamkos stopped by Olmark.
Where's Bruin coverage?
He said he was going to be in shot. What the hell, man?
We still got a whole another 2 periods left. Jesus. The
Yeah.
man's busy, the man's busy.
He said he was getting ready to be here today and everything. Here is Dmitry Orlov. He'll clear it down. 45 to go in the period. Vasilevsky will play it over to Sergachev. He'll play it back. Kucherov will play it over to point. Drops it for Sergachev. That's Kucherov, I'm sorry. Here's Killorn across the line, closed off by Orlov. Bergeron takes it away off a turnover. 2-on-2. Has Marchand cutting the net. Bergeron shot. Missed the net with 15 to go on the power play. Killorn. Went off Bergeron. Lindholm has it over to McAvoy with 10 seconds. They're going to try to skate this play out. Plays it over to Marchand. He'll flip it in. Vasilevsky knocks it down with 3 seconds. 38 to go in the power play when the second period comes back. 1-1 through 1 in a very eventful first period. Wow. All right.
Who would know the other one?
Huh?
Nothing. I love when Kyle just starts talking to people that like I talk to. Like he's talking to my friend from Pittsburgh now. I think it's hysterical.
Yeah. I mean, he talks to Andrew.
Yeah. Well, that's understandable though, because Andrew like watches all the UConn games, but like
The point still
the point
stands.
still stands.
Anyway. That'll do it for the first period. 1-1 from TD Garden. Penalty minutes were 17 to 11. 28 penalty minutes in that first period. Hits were 15 to 12 in favor of Tampa. Takeaways were even at 3. The Bruins had less giveaways. The Bruins had more giveaways, sorry. The Bruins had 3 giveaways. Tampa had 1. Tampa had 6 blocked shots. The Bruins had none.
The goal was 1-0. The score was 1-0 Bruins until it wasn't.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, Zoe's here. She's just off camera right now. She's to my left. So, Karen asked. So. 4-2 Bruins. You think that's what you think the final score will be? Okay. Shots were 11 to 5 Bruins through 1. In some hockey news, the Senators have a couple of injury updates. Ridley Gregg is done for the season due to a sternum injury. That's right down the chest. It's right down. Yikes. Jacob Chikrin will miss the next few weeks due to lower body injury. Playoff push. Let's get Chikrin. Yeah. Yeah. That didn't work out, did it? Kings have signed Cole Krieger to a 2-year entry-level deal. He has 16 points through 38 games with Michigan State. Let's take a look. The Coyotes have been eliminated from playoff contention. Next year will probably be their playoff year. They've actually been pretty good. They'll actually be pretty good next year, I think. Let's see. Did you guys see the Michigan goal last night in the NHL? You got the Kent Johnson. Won't be in next year. No, I think they will. That team's turning into something, man. The team's turning to be something special. I think they could. Too bad they turned into something a little too late.
40 minutes left.
Don't even have an arena. Well, fair, but imagine playoff games in that arena though.
What?
Playoff games at the Mullet Arena in Tempe. The
You'll
vibes.
never know what it's like to make it.
No, I'm saying next year they could.
Hell, I have no chick running like that.
I think Chikrin was killing them. They've done better without Chikrin.
He was their best player.
No, I think it's Clayton Keller.
No, Clayton Keller probably.
He was our player.
And Keller's been going off. Anaheim gets Bedard, I can see them bouncing back. No, I don't think so. Not quite. Another year or two. If Arizona's not making it, Anaheim's definitely not making it. That's for sure. Ottawa might have gotten the curse. Right. I think the minute they got Chikrin, Ottawa went to shit. Because they had something going, and then Chikrin came in, and I think he kind of screwed it all up. You know? In my opinion, screwed up the chemistry in that team. So, we'll see. Hey, Stassi's in chat.
Oh, Alex?
Yeah.
Hi, Alex.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, how your Capitals doing?
Don't be mean.
Damn. Oh. We got a sub, Nick. Welcome to the squad. It's covering Grant's face. The little icon thing that runs back and forth. It's covering Grant's face. Thank you for the sub, Nick. Appreciate it. You said hi? Oh, I didn't see you. What's up, Snowflake? Said hi.
The music is showing.
Holy shit. The hell is going on in that bathroom? Okay, for those who don't know, the showers are right behind my bed. My bed's over here, and the shower is right behind. I'll turn it around so you guys can see it. So this is where this is my bed. Don't mind my mess over on my desk. Right behind that like whiteboard looking thing, that is the showers. That's the bathroom. So I can hear all the music and stuff blasting in there at night. Yeah, so it's something. Late congrats on the 1K. Oh, thank you, Blandis. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know it's the worst. Imagine like those 1 a.m. showers that people take. Oh my god. Blasting trap music or whatever the hell they blast. Someone like a big beat. Oh. At a dorm. Yeah, I'm in a dorm room, Brian. I'm in college. If I ever hear that in college, all the music and all of that stuff, I can usually go to sleep with loud music on my own. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, edited goes, oh, you hit 1K. Congrats. I didn't even notice.
Dean College.
No.
I answered it.
Oh, what school? Okay. Do you have co-ed shit? No. Snowflake was asking a question. I'm on the guy's side. We have our own bathroom. Girls have their own side. And they have their own bathroom. If you live in Maryland, my friend who's a DJ, he blasts music at school. Haha. Oh. Lovely.
2-1 blue. That's all.
Oh, good. Red Sox are winning? Okay, good.
I thought it was Bruins. What?
Coyotes minority owner Andrew Barroway was arrested on a felony charge of strangulation. Jesus Christ. He also owns the Greek second division football club Athens Kalethia FC. He has been suspended indefinitely by the NHL. Coyotes minority owner Andrew Barroway. He was arrested on a felony charge of strangulation. Sell the team. The music is to cover up sus things going on in there. Oh, we know there's some sus things going on in there sometimes.
We
Coyotes to Houston or Quebec confirmed. Oh yeah, probably Houston. I hope it's Houston. If the Coyotes move, I hope they move to Houston. Houston deserves an NHL team.
And people in the hallway are gonna give you a copyright strike, unfortunately.
Imagine this. If they get a copyright for not being in the room, that's kind of straight.
I'm gonna go yell at somebody if my stream gets shut down for that. I'm gonna go literally yell at them, like fuck off. Like,
How a bitch slap.
yeah, right.
Until you get thrown off campus for
Right.
life afterwards.
Yeah,
My parents won't happy with me. But
no.
I don't give a shit anymore about them.
ESPN has completed production. ESPN has completed production for a 30 for 30 documentary about the 2011 Vancouver riots.
That's hysterical. And good for the ESPN for making that.
That was after the Bruins beat the Canucks in the 2011 Stanley Cup Final. Vancouver decided to go full-on Nickelback and burn the city to the ground.
They're going off tonight. They're kicking off every night.
Right, exactly. Nailed it. I was hoping you'd make a reference.
Yeah, that's my second favorite Nickelback song behind Rockstar.
Mm.
Cause we all just wanna be big
Good song, not as good
rock
as
stars.
Downstream, I think.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
And Shadow.
Yeah, huh? That's crazy. What's crazier than that the sports league should just fire you as soon as you get arrested, even though you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. That's fair. Not anymore nowadays. It's, edited, nailed it. It's guilty until proven innocent. He nailed it. But. That water went down the wrong way. Here we go. I'm going to go on a cough attack like Zoe with her hiccups a few nights ago. I know, it's the worst one to choke on. It's like, what? David Krejci is now... Oh, the door's locked still.
He's like he's on my list in terms of Jets. I unlocked the door for you.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
David Krejci has achieved the 5th most Bruins play. You hear this stat? David Krejci, 5th most all-time in Bruins games played, 1,028.
That doesn't shock me.
And if he stays next season, he will pass his GM Don Sweeney for 1,052.
Yeah, that doesn't really shock me. Krejci's obviously been around the block, so
Yeah.
right now Candy
Yeah. So, did you guys see Kent Johnson last night in the Blue Jackets game? Let's take a look. Here, look at this.
Look at that. The stick on it. Look at that.
He pulled off the Michigan last night, bro.
Nathan Rourke
Next
like
mouse.
comes in and like plays against beasts.
Oh, great.
That's only if
He lifted the puck and oof. That's not the first time he's pulled it off in a game either. He did it in the World Juniors with Team Canada a couple of years ago. But man, oof. Pull it off the Michigan man. So. Oh my God, the Gulch goes. Krejci and Berge may be around for the 100th anniversary. It's just Gatorade and gas money. How many games does Sweeney have played and coached with the Bees? He played like 1258. I'm pretty sure it's what the number was. Let me take a look at it. 1052, sorry. 1052. Bergeron to 1287. Ray Bork is the most played at all time with 1518. Well, that's because he played for the Bruins for 25 years. Jesus.
Oh, yeah, he's dedicated, Sam.
Yeah, 77 to 01. Am I right on that?
Yep.
70s to 2000s.
1977 to 2001, he was a Boston Bruin. 24 years with the Bruins. And then he played a year in Colorado, won a Stanley Cup, and then...
finished up the 01 season in Colorado. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
got traded, won a cup, and then retired.
That's a good way to
Like
go
a
out.
champ. Because the Bruins sucked back in 2001.
So you really been on a team for 1 year? And
Had not even half a season, then retired. Yeah.
And then won the cup that year.
Hey, you know what? I'm not mad at him.
He deserved
Not
it.
at all. He deserved a cup.
Absolutely.
He
Good
went
Lord,
all of
awesome.
that time. He had never won the Stanley Cup.
In 24 years.
No, the Bruins
The
had a good.
Bruins were in the middle of of course, they were in the middle of their 39-year drought.
Yeah.
So.
If only Orr was healthy. If only Bobby Orr had good knees. Orr and Bork on the first D pair, the two greatest Bruins defensemen of all time.
That'd be sick.
Bro. What's up, Sam Shaw? Checking in from the Garden. Missing the stream, we're having a blast. Go Bees. Thank you, Sam, for stopping by. Hope you have a great time at the TD Garden this
Great
afternoon.
game to go to, by the way.
Remember Orange Chick? Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, well, we didn't.
Oops, I just opened the App Store on my computer again. Second straight stream, I've done that one.
I found
Who scored for the Bruins? It was Bergeron. For the Lightning, it was Hedman. Remember Orr in Chicago or Brodeur in St. Louis? Yeah, right. Yeah. Hate to say, but I won't be here long. That's fine.
Hurricanes and Predators coming up. Interesting.
When, today?
Oh, the Hurricanes and Predators are the next 2 games for the Bruins.
Oh, yeah, Carolina tomorrow. The Whalers game, which we'll have decked out in Whalers stuff. And then the Tuesday against the Predators here on the channel. And
7
then
o'clock.
Columbus Thursday.
Oh, that's.
All right. Well, I know. Granting that next Thursday is opening day, and the Bruins are, no offense, playing the Blue Jackets. To be determined on whether me and Kyle will be in the room for that one. But I definitely wanna. I definitely want to go see Nashville on Tuesday. I'll never pass up the chance to watch UC Saros. That he is right up there with
Yeah.
Vasilevsky.
Well, the Bruins are on at 7:10. The Red Sox are on at 2:10.
Oh, actually?
Yeah, deadass.
Oh, well, in that case, we'll see.
Yeah. Sam, do you know anything about Selke, Vesna, Conn Smythe, etc. award winners? Their bonuses don't count against our cap. They're usually built into their contracts. They do go against the cap because they're built into the contract. Like Bergeron has he's getting 2.5 million based, and then on his base salary, then he has added incentives. Like he gets like a certain amount of money if he wins the Selke again this year, which he's probably going to, and then he's going to get a certain amount of money if he wins this cup this year for the Bruins, and a certain amount of money if he gets a certain amount of goals, that sort of thing. So yeah, that does factor into the cap, but it's not on their base salary or their cap hit, which is what matters. So, Red Wings and Flyers scoreless in Philadelphia.
Fuck them.
Oh, okay. God. Thanks. You're welcome. I figured I'd just clear that up for you. Bruins play the Flyers in a couple weeks. In Philly, it should be a 6 o'clock start. I'm pretty sure the Bruins are playing on Easter, so see how that goes.
They'll be dressed up in a bunny suit.
I will not, can confirm, will not be dressed in a bunny suit for Easter, but thanks for trying to...
Wait,
Playing on Easter.
you could be like the bunny with the rosebuds, Adam Rose, back in the day.
Oh.
Just hold batteries up and you'll be energized.
Huh?
You just went- you live on
Bruins are playing the Flyers on Easter. Yeah. Selke needs to be renamed to the Bergeron Award. Yes, I agree. Patrice Bergeron Award. Yes.
Oh, a lot of people would be pissed about that, but I agree.
What?
Changing it to the Bergeron Award, I think a lot.
Well, no, because he's one of the most respected players in the league, and he also has won
That's
it.
fair.
He's won it 5 on the verge of 6 times.
That's
So
fair.
no, that's not a bad thing. I'm not against that at all.
I wouldn't be against it either. I'm saying the league would probably be like,
Or Mark Bessie could be the Bergeron Award. I think since Bergeron's won the Selke 5 times, it's become the Bergie Award.
By Payne's Patio,
The Lightning will have a minute 8 of power play time to start the second.
by Audi. This is your New England area Audi dealer today. By Echo Store Technologies. Vision, strategy, success. By New England
They can't get both. Yeah, so it's probably gonna be just the Selke then. Mark Messier Award might stay for the leadership. They could make that the Char Award for I don't care. Or they could probably make it like the Ray Bork Award. I don't know. Here we go. Second period's about to start. The Bruins are in their home black jerseys with the yellow trim, shooting right to left. Lightning shooting left to right in the road white and blues. Oh yeah, Cape Cod sweatshirt.
I'm from the Cape.
Yep.
Correct.
Coyle against Sorelli. We'll see how this second period starts. Will it start cleaner than a line brawl? Okay, it started cleaner than a line brawl. Okay. No, I'm sorry. 30 seconds of power play time. Not even a minute. Sorry. 30 seconds of power play time to start the second. Here's Braden Point. Drops it for Kucherov. Maneuvers his way in. Point trying to close in front. Here's Stamkos. Drops it. What the hell is that? Here is Sergachev for Stamkos. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Kaloran for Kucherov. Point in front. Nosek takes it away. 2-on-1. Possibly 3-on-2. Definitely. Nosek. Shot saved by Vasilevsky. He doesn't know if he has it. He does. Power plays up, back to 5-on-5. The Bruins kill off the remaining of the power play for the second to start off the second.
I absolutely love that when the puck like slowly trickles by the goalie and then they just start whacking away at it in the crease, just praying it goes in.
To be honest, I thought that was exactly what was going to happen with that Nosek shot.
I did.
I thought that puck.
Sergachev was on top of it though, in case it did go behind that.
Yeah, I thought that puck squirmed through and it rolled in. So. Krejci will take the draw against Sorelli. They got the Pasternak line out there, the Czech line out there, with Grzelcyk and McAvoy as the D pair. 42 seconds into the second period. All right, chat, who's going to score next? Bruins or Lightning, and who on that team will score next? Let me know in the chat. You guys can also let me know in here, too, if you want. Zaka. Trying to move it ahead. And Colton takes it away. Here is Ian Cole. He'll dump it in around the Bruins' net. Zaka and Cole tied up. Here's Ross Colton for Tampa. A shot from Chernak got blocked by Grzelcyk. Hagel keeps it in for the Lightning. Goes into the right corner. Colton closed off by Zaka. The loop-de-loop, as one of our friends calls it. Puck played back. Here's Cole deflected. Grzelcyk gets it away from trouble on Cole's shot. Pasternak trying to move it out. Kept alive by Cole. McAvoy gets to Zaka. Trying to chop it ahead. And Cole holds the line for the third time. Here's a chance for Hagel. Saved by Olmark. Here's a chance for Cole. That missed net. The Bruins got to break it out here. They got to get the puck out. McAvoy hits a big hit. Pasternak trying to move it ahead. And finally, the puck comes out to center. Here is Hedman now controlling. For Stamkos across the line. Stamkos rips it. Save Olmark. McAvoy gets it away from trouble. And that puck was deflected up and out of play. Pass is horrible getting out of the zone. Well, the entire team was. There was Grzelcyk. Zaka couldn't get it out. Pasternak couldn't get it out. So, Kyle, I just saw your comment on Grant's post about Dylan Bundy. What the hell? Stamkos wins the draw against Bergeron. Hedman's shot missed the net on the one-timer. Carlo will try to move it ahead. Marchand lifts point stick. Here's Bergeron. Up the ice, here's Brandon Carlo. Carlo's shot missed the net.
Good.
Kyle kind of wants to see the game, too. Here's Stamkos for Kucherov.
Take him off.
Oh, I don't care.
Sorry.
Here's DeBrusque, drops it for Marchand. Closes a shot saved by Vasilevsky. He couldn't hang on to it, though. But the Lightning take possession. Kucherov dumps it in. All right, next person to crap on Pasternak's getting banned from this chat. I don't care if you're a mod or not. Pasternak does not deserve to get crapped on. Sorry. 49 goals, second in the league in goals. We're not going to crap on his effort. Oh, puck comes in front.
giveaway.
Vasilevsky
Oh,
trying to
man.
play the puck, he could not. Here's Maroon in front for
Wow,
Colton,
nice
and
stop
nice
by
block by
Olaf.
Clifton.
And Clifton.
Coyle trying to play it off Bertuzzi and out. Chernak over to Cole. Yeah, I'm just not taking the crap on Pastrnak in the chat because it's just simply not true. Yeah, he has some aspects of his game that he's not good at, but 49 goals evens that out. Jesus Christ, like. Nosek, Locko, and Hathaway tied up with Cole. Nosek can't get by. That's interference. Hathaway trying to play it in front for Nosek. He could not. Here is Hathaway. Plays it ahead. Around the boards. Cole gets it out. This will be icing here against the Lightning. Bruins have the rights to Peter Solaric? I don't think so at all, actually. Yeah, Vasilevsky's scrambling back to make a save. Krejci wins the draw. Pastrnak gets it back to McAvoy. Here's Grzelcyk. Through Pastrnak, couldn't put the puck. Cole takes it away. Up for Colton. Chernak moves it along. Grzelcyk keeps it in. His shot on goal is guided aside by Vasilevsky that time. Here is Pastrnak. Moved along. Grzelcyk through Zaka. Pastrnak trying to cut in front. Almost caves the net and over Vasilevsky there. And Colton plays it up and out. Grzelcyk over to McAvoy. Over to Pastrnak. Dumps it in deep. Vasilevsky will play it over to Chernak. Puck goes through Belmar. Here is Corey Perry. Is this icing? Yeah, it's going to be icing. He flipped that way before the blue line. So, here it is. I'm not scared of the Lightning. I haven't been all year. I'm not. They don't scare me one bit. They're a good team, I'll give them credit, but they don't scare me. When you're the best team in the league, no team scares you.
Sam doesn't drink coffee.
I do not drink coffee, no. I can't stand coffee. Bergeron wins the draw. Here is not even that, just doesn't taste good.
Hot chocolate's better.
DeBrusque. I can't even do hot chocolate. I can't do any sort of hot drinks. I can't.
Hot tea.
Here is Carlo, plays it in deep for DeBrusque, watching the Bruins lose. Well, currently it's tied, so you might want to get your eyes checked. That's the Tampa Bucks fan Tyler in our chat. I want to get your facts checked that the game's currently tied. So
I'm eating Chipotle. Ugh.
oh great, so you shit your brains out later. That's great. Here's DeBrusque for Marchand. Here's Hampus Lindholm.
Hey, my friend works at Chipotle.
Hey, I used to work at Chipotle,
Oh, there you go.
but I'm going back there.
Here is
this
Sergachev. He'll move it ahead.
summer. Chipotle is. I'm.
Radish will play it ahead past Clifton. Clifton moves it along, trying to play it ahead. Cirelli keeps it alive, drops it. Here's a shot by Stamkos. Save, rebound, Cirelli in front, and Orlov gets it away. Here's Orlov will move it ahead.
He's not a weirdo.
I am a weirdo, you're right. He's absolutely right. Frederick, shot. Got blocked. Coyle for Frederick. You're absolutely right. Yep. Stamkos trying to play it in the middle. Orlov gets it back to Coyle. He holds the line. For Clifton, shot. Save in front for Tuzi, and Orlov couldn't play it. Frederick now at the high slot. Save Vasilevsky.
That's less than 13 saves.
Just over 6 minutes into the second, 1-1. Bees and Bulls.
They go to commercial break.
Alright, Sam, got 34 likes here. Let's get to 40 here.
Hey! 34 likes on 61 viewers. Keep running up that like count.
We should do a like spike.
A like spike?
Yeah.
I like a like spike. Let's do a like spike.
You go 3, 2, 1, like spike.
Just like that.
Everyone has to do
Stanos Vazzy is the best player, best goalie in the league. Currently, it's statistically Olmark.
In terms of talent, I do think it's Vasilevsky.
Yes, but
in
Olmark
terms
is
of
better right now.
statistics, It's Olmark.
Spike to 38. You gotta like Spike.
I told you, I make it every stream like maybe once or twice a period, or have like a like spike. You just go 3, 2, 1 like spike, and then everyone clicks like. It's a fun time. Everyone enjoys it. Other YouTubers do it.
How is Zoe's knee? Better, right?
I've never done that.
I watch used to watch it.
They're still in commercial break. What the hell am I doing? Enjoying the commentary? Thank you, Nathaniel. Appreciate it. If you have not yet, make sure to please subscribe to the channel. Keep running up that sub count. We've reached 1,000 subscribers on Tuesday. Zoe's a Lightning fan by heart. No, she's not. Nope.
How's she getting told what fan she is?
No.
No.
If Jason
I'm a
Kessler
Bruins
was in the
fan.
room,
Not the Flyers fan.
And not a Lightning fan either.
Nope.
Used to be a Flyers fan. Now she's a Bruins fan. She changed her team, I guess.
Yes.
Pretty healthy shift by the Bruins' third line. Strong.
What? I can't.
I'm sorry, but you are bandwagoning. It's the truth. I'm sorry to be that guy, but
I'm not completely against it. It's technically the team I cheer for, but still, like,
it
what?
is the team I cheer for. But that's why I hate when people start cheering for the team I cheer for when they're good.
Yeah. Bergeron wins the draw.
If I'm in Philly, I'm rooting for the Flyers. If I'm in Boston,
That's a bandwagon.
That's a
Ooh.
bandwagon. Damn.
Oh boy.
Root for the team I'm currently staying in.
Wow.
So go to Arizona, you're a Coyotes fan.
Wow. Oh, we're not hating on you for it. Just wow. Here is Bergeron and Hagel takes it away. Here is Point across the line. Here's a shot there by Hedman, deflected by Kucherov, went over the net. Here is Point, closed off by Grizzlick. Shots 15-6 in favor of the Bruins. DeBrusk plays it out. And Vasilevsky will leave it for Victor Hedman up the other way. Goes off of Brandon Hagel in the zone. Olmark will play it along past Lindholm. Carlo for Nosek back to Lindholm. Bruins will move it ahead. Out of the reach of Hathaway. Lauko. Poke check by Colton. Paul. No, she literally wanted to start cheering for the Bruins. It was the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Puck comes in front.
I don't care about the
Hathaway trying to move it ahead for Nosek.
Flyers.
Here is Paul. A shot save Olmark that time. Hathaway up ahead for Nosek. He'll play it in around the boards. Vasilevsky doesn't know where to go with it. He'll just play it over to Sergachev. Over to Maroon.
Ow.
Paul and Clifton in a foot race. Pasternak takes it away. Up the ice trying to find Krejci. Goes off his stick. Here is Hedman. For Jeannot, stretch pass up the other way. And Clifton will flip it back in. The Bruins will have to tag up. What do I think the final record for the Bruins will be at the end of the season? What are they currently? Is my question. They what?
55-11.
55-11 and what? Like 5?
Yeah.
They could get 60 wins, I think.
Leave the dark side.
Here's Krejci.
I don't care.
For Clifton, here is Pasternak. He'll play it out. Predict the Bruins go.
Until the
0-77. We don't have 77 games to go there, Tyler. We have literally like 11. Here is
Not into her jersey.
Bertuzzi across the line. In front, trying to find Coyle. He could not. Chernak up for Sorelli. Took a weird bounce. Coyle keeps it in. Here's Frederick. Trying to find McAvoy in the slot. He would have buried that if that pass got through. Coyle took it away.
Oh!
Ian Cole's on the ground. Here is Coyle for McAvoy. Back to Coyle. Cross the line, trying to play to Frederick. He couldn't wave it ahead. It's a 3-on-2 for the Bolts. Here's Stamkos leading the rush. Here is Killorn. Shot broken up, and Olmark will hang on to it.
Sam, what do you think the score would be if Flair was in that?
Still 1-1.
And that Hedman goal, I mean, that's one that most goalies can't stop. So We're going to give Allmark the benefit of the doubt on that one.
Can't believe it's 220.
It's 220.
We done at 3:30
Probably
probably.
3:30, 3:45.
Doesn't do things lightly.
Bleh. Oh my god, like,
He doesn't play on the first power play unit anymore. You know, he was a dominant guy for a number of
man, we
years.
won.
Tyler, I know you're just trying to intentionally chirp me, man. Just watch the damn game. You're trying to intentionally chirp me at this point.
Almost like Hedman deferred to him.
He's pissed off right now.
I mean, legend plays.
Tampa will lose to Toronto this year. No, they won't. Tampa's beating Toronto. Think about what you just said, Exotic. Toronto, out of the first round, hilarious.
True.
Think about that.
There was speculation that
7-2 to the Sens. But again, this is Toronto we're dealing with. The team who chokes in the first round every year.
was getting the warning.
No.
But this is his time of year. Past the equinox.
Radish, broken up by Carlo.
Really get big. And this is one of them.
They did behind
Here is
you.
Sergachev, a shot save, Olmark.
By Hagel and a save by Omar.
Well, Tampa's been playing this year, but had Toronto winning itself. That's a fair point, but still, I remember, this is the Leafs we're dealing with here. This is a team who hasn't gotten out of the first round in my lifetime. Okay? I was born in August of 04. They got out of the first round in April of 04. The last time they got out of the first round.
I wish
They've had 7 chances.
Grant got to witness such a piece of history.
I've seen them in the first round 7 times in my life, and they have not gotten out of the first round once. All right?
DeBrusque. He sprints to the red
DeBrusque is closed off just before the blue line. Bergeron back to Lindholm to Carlo. Off the boards, Marchand will try to move it ahead for DeBrusque. Goes through DeBrusque and Hagel. Kucherov for Hagel. Here is Kucherov. Walks right in. Here is Point. Back skating. Radish fans on it. Around the goal. Penalty coming. Saved by Olmark. And the Bruins are gonna get penalized here.
A trip by Brandon Carlo.
Lightning to the power play. It's going to be on Carlo.
Move him accurately in tight spaces on display here by the Tampa Bay Lightning to gain entry. And then Point's going to protect it by kind of backing in.
You were born in August of 04 too. What day?
Inside coming late.
If you don't mind me asking.
Round attempt by Radish. Didn't really
Fight fire prodigy. If you don't mind me asking.
stuffed it off the post, but Brandon Carlo guilty of the
Carlo in the box for a trip August 3rd. I am 1 day older than you. 1 day. I was born the 2nd of August. I am 1 day. Huh?
Make it brag you're older.
Yep. I'm older. Ha. Here is Colton. Puck played in deep. Orloff and Paul tied up.
In 19 or 18?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 18. Here is Hagel now. Controlling. Here is Perry behind the net. Hagel now in the far corner. Hedman fires, glove stop, Olmark. Colton for Paul, back to Hedman at the line. Here is Hagel. Hedman center point. Colton shot deflected in traffic. Bruins get it away. Orloff trying to clear. Hedman keeps it in. Hedman again. Olmark got a piece of that one. That was a good save. Paul got a high stick. No penalty, and the Bruins going to clear it away.
And there's the call.
2004 as a junior in high school. Oh, damn.
hurts the Bruins twice, meaning they're going to get another minor penalty for high stick.
They're going to call a penalty?
I believe it's a minor penalty.
Oh, they're going to call a penalty on Tampa here.
And they still have a minute 10 to
5-on-3 for a minute 10. It's going to be McAvoy for high sticking 2 defensemen in the box.
backhand the stick by
That's a funny comment by Phil.
Charlie McAvoy. They had a
Let me
chance
take a look.
to clear right there, but they're unable to get the puck 200 feet down. That gives the power play opportunity.
Oh, that was a nice sell. He only did hit him. Nice sell job. Oscar worthy.
Sends McAvoy to the box. 5-on-3. Extended
5-on-3 for a $1.10.
Carlo is number 1 in shorthanded time on ice for the Bruins. Number 10,
Bergeron wins the draw. Lindholm the clear. Good start to the 5-on-3.
Bergeron.
And somebody in a Pasternak reverse retro is flipping off somebody. Just saw that on camera. Kucherov for Corey Perry. Controlling. Here is Stamkos for Kucherov. Right circle. Here is Cirelli. Kucherov for Cirelli again. Kucherov, Stamkos, Kucherov. Poke check by Bergeron. Puck comes out. Here is Kucherov, which is why you start with Bergeron in the 5-on-3. Nosek tied up there by Cirelli. Here is Point, pressured by Nosek. Here's Stamkos now. It'll be a 5-on-4 for 50 seconds after this penalty expires. Here is Point. Stamkos. For Point again, 15 to go in the power play. Stamkos, Kucherov again. Closes, backing off in the high slot. Shot blocked by Lindholm. 7 to go in the 5-on-3. Here is Kucherov now. Shot. Olmark got a piece of that one. That one goes up and out of play. And the power play is back to 5-on-4.
How many freaking power plays?
I know.
What do they call the power play?
51 degrees here, right? Is it 51 degrees? It's 42, I'm sorry. 51 to go in the power play. Bergeron wins the draw. Goes behind. Carlo out of the box. Clifton can't move it out. Clifton closes off Kucherov. Marchand trying to move it out. Point keeps it in. Here's Sergachev deflected by Point. By Marchand, sorry, not Point. What am I saying? Here's Sergachev for Kucherov. Here is Point. Closed off by Marchand and Clifton. Kucherov takes it away back to Point. Carlo takes it in the huge clear. 25 to go in the power play. Huge clear. It's 93 in Central Florida. Oh my God, Snowflake. Jesus Christ. Here's Sergachev. Drops it for Paul. 15 to go in the power play. Kucherov dumps it in. Orlov can't play it ahead. Here is Sergachev. Shot, glove, save, Olmark. 3 seconds to go on the Bruins penalty kill. And then they'll be back to even strength.
Awesome sequence by the Bruins and their penalty killing. Good structure, good reads, good communication, good saves. Keep it a 1-1 game. Critical juncture there. Lengthy, was it a minute 10, 5-on-3?
So 2 seconds to go on this power play.
Pretty good job by Boston.
Krejci will take the draw against Nick Paul. Be back to 5-on-5. They're going to redo the face-off. They're going to get McAvoy back here very shortly after this face-off. Shots are 16-14 Bruins here. McAvoy's ready to go. Just drop the puck. Kick Paul out. He went twice incorrectly. Thank you. Power play is up. Back to 5-on-5. Shot by Perbix. Olmark, the glove stop. Trying to keep it consistent here. Kick out Bergeron for one wrong move. Yet Paul does the face-off incorrectly twice. They don't kick him out. Back to 5-on-5. They go back. They're going commercial break now. 7:17 to go in the second. Second period's been a lot more tame than the first period.
Yeah, it's hard to match that, Sam.
Yeah, right.
Still getting the penalties, though.
After we get the lead here, like,
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah.
we got some nice shots, but it's just not happening.
Has Marchand playing? Well, he has an assist, and he's having a pretty solid game so far.
Doesn't Bertuzzi have this system?
Nope.
Oh, I could have sworn I thought he...
It was Marchand threw it in front. It went off Bergeron and in. Damn.
Shows how he really feels.
That's how I really feel. But by by blowing my nose. Blowing my nose equals tell me how you really feel. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I think the third period actually be a cleaner period because I think the Lightning might be out of gas in the third period. Want to know why? They've been intentionally trying to piss off the Bruins here today, instead of actually trying to play hockey. Their power plays are executed. Scared of tomorrow's game. Tomorrow's game doesn't really matter. If the Bruins lose that game, so what? They're playing back-to-back. Carolina doesn't play today. They play tomorrow. The Canes don't play today, so... Oh, they do play they play the Leafs tonight.
No, they're playing at 4.
Yeah, they're playing at 7 against the Leafs. Well, I guess they don't have any excuses. They're both playing really good teams. Hedman's shot had missed the net that time as the face-off is in the Bruins' end. Colton's shot missed the net that time. Zacha moves it the other way for some reason. Trying to break the puck out. He goes the other direction. Here's Clifton. Puck comes out. This is going to be icing here against the Bruins. Kyle, what? If we lose to the Tampa Bay Tampons, I'm going to bleach my eyes out. Oh my God, Kyle. Jesus H. Christ. Krejci wins the draw. Orlov flips it up and high in the air. Lands right in front of Hedman. Hedman couldn't play it out the first time. Let's pass it away. Kucherov plays it in. Clifton tied up there by... a nice move by Pastrnak. Here's Orlov. He'll just dump it in. Zacha and Hedman in a foot race. Pastrnak trying to find Krejci. Oh, that was a great play if that pass got through. But now it's a 3-on-2 for the Lightning. Hagel for Kucherov. Onside, Kucherov's little shot ahead move missed the net. Here's Pastrnak. Moves it ahead. Trying to play it to McAvoy. Cole takes it away. This passing is pissing me off. Complete a pass, please. Jesus. How many turnovers do the Bruins have? Like 30? Marchand. Plays it over. Here's Jake DeBrusk now. DeBrusk will move it ahead. DeBrusk working his way in. Marchand. Here's Grzelcyk now. Grzelcyk, a shot saved by Vasilevsky. The puck goes up and out of play. They're going to commercial break again. Jesus Christ. 5:48 to go in the second. Gotta reconnect my speaker. Power play for... Wait, power play for us? Wait, what? Why? What did we do? What did they do to give us power play? Stamkos for a slash. Apparently he slashed Jake DeBrusk. So the Bruins are going to get a power play. That's the apparent call.
In the third period.
What's up?
Someone asked get Grant in here at third period.
I'm here.
Yeah. The Gulch, power play cure. I want Torrey Krug. Yeah, Krug is amazing on the power play.
Yeah, he was.
No offense to Lindholm and Orlov, but there are no Torrey Krug on the power play, man. So, no need. You need to get Krug. I don't know when Krug's contract's up or if he's going to be available for trade, but the Bruins definitely need to go after him. I'm pretty sure we don't have hockey here, so no.
No.
Oh, we might be starting in a couple of years.
Maybe. We get the funding for it.
that much money.
Did you just almost just trip and die? Nice. Crew gets locked through 27, but Monty likes him. Pasta spins with him, and he's a good friend of Brendo. I say the Bruins trade for him. Bergeron against Cirelli. Bruins have another power play. Lindholm, center point. Marchand, Lindholm again. And, well, there's no penalty. There's no power play. It's 4-on-4. DeBrusque is going to get a slash, which the same thing he got slashed.
God, what are you saying?
Yeah, the Bruins just playing catch out top, looking for the best play. I mean, this is just ridiculous that that's a penalty in this league. It's supposed to be done with force. Maybe you break
Wait.
the stick.
Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
That's not a slash. Chernak dropped his stick. DeBrusque lightly tapped at Chernak, threw it out of his hands, and now it's apparently a slash.
This is not.
Unreal. Chernak, he should get 2 for embellishment for that one. Jesus. 4-on-4 for a minute 50. It'll be a 9-second Bruin Lightning power play. That's brutal. The Bruins are good on 4-on-4, but my God.
I thought this period was over.
Nope. Still 5.5 to go.
Oh.
Here is Grizzly. Up for McAvoy. Drops it for Marchand. Kyle can't see again.
I'm sorry.
Here's Marchand closed off by Point. And they take it away. Here's a 3-on-2 for the Bolts. Here's Point. Poke checked by McAvoy. Look out, Kucherov. Oh, he hit the post. Sergachev. Oh, Omar got across. What a stop.
Attaboy.
Grizzly over to McAvoy. McAvoy controlling. Minute to go in the 4-on-4. Here is McAvoy up the ice. Wow. That was the worst pass I've ever seen in my life. I don't know where that was going. Perbix for Hedman. Pastrnak almost took it away. Hedman for Cirelli. Grizzly takes him down. Pastrnak 2-on-1 with Krejci. Pastrnak gets it over to Krejci. Keeps possession for Pastrnak. That went to shit. Puck comes out. Hampus Lindholm on it. Over to Dmitry Orlov. Lindholm for Orlov again. Bruins complete a pass challenge. Impossible.
Oh,
Orlov
ran over Killorn, though.
That was a big hit by Killorn, on Killorn by Orlov. The Bruins.
Oh, and Pastrnak buries him.
Hits Killorn.
Killorn's becoming a punching bag.
Yeah. Coyle up ahead. Here's Bertuzzi.
Come on, Bertuzzi.
Has Orlov coming, trying to find. Here's Orlov, a shot and a save there by
Try, though.
Vasilevsky. And the Tampa has a quick power play for like 10 seconds, and the power play is pretty much over now, so I'm going to take it off the screen. 5-on-5. Stamkos fell over on his own accord. Lindholm taken now by Stamkos.
Where's the trip?
No call.
God. I feel like these officials are calling the things they shouldn't be calling.
Lindholm flips it in the zone.
Let them play like playoff hockey.
Cole.
Ugh. This is a playoff game right now. I'd be even more pissed about the officials.
Clifton and Chernak tied up. Puck is deflected in the zone. Cole. And Chernak moves it along. Here is Stamkos up ahead. Carlo trying to move it back ahead. Frederick and Lauko team up on Jeannot. Lauko just almost had a breakaway. He gets to the puck first against Chernak, though the pass went right through Lauko. Hathaway out there as well. Fourth line out there, the workhorse line of Nosek, Lauko, and Hathaway. Nosek back to Grizzlick, controlling, fires one deflected by Hathaway. He puts it in! Garnett, Hathaway! The Bruins take the lead in the second period. I am so pumped up, thank God! Oh my God! Finally, some offense from the Bruins in the second period. They only had like 4 shots. Jeez. Garnet Hathaway's clutch meter is to the roof right now.
Bruins just work the puck deep. Take a shot on goal. Hathaway right in front, able to get the rebound between the wickets of Vasilevsky. There you go. Pressure in the attacking zone. Works every time. That's why you get a guy like Hathaway crash the net and it works to perfection.
Hathaway is giving me Noel Achari vibes, bro.
Yes, coming in
And
the
a better
clutch.
version. Here's DeBrusque. Taken down by Kucherov. And the crowd is screaming if that's a penalty, and it is. How is that not a penalty?
They are not calling anything regarding tripping penalties.
Wow.
They aren't calling a damn thing right now.
Here is Krejci. Walks in. Krejci just missed the net. The puck went up and out of play. We're now minute
The way The
54.
entire crowd stood up. I thought he roofed it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what atmosphere here at the Garden.
Man.
That's why you gotta love these Saturday afternoon games.
Oh, Krejci.
Yep.
Yeah, Krejci caught the blocker or
Caught
the
the blocker.
shaft of Vasilevsky's stick. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Hathaway's much better than Nick Ritchie. Oh, my God. There's no debate there. Hathaway's been fucking insane for us this season so far. In the first few weeks he's been here, he's been great. Krejci will take the draw against Colton. Hathaway, that is his 3rd goal as a Bruin, his 11th of the season. Or sorry, his 12th, I'm sorry. Here is Orlov in front. Deflection by Krejci that just missed the outside of the post. Clifton plays it in. Here is Krejci now. Pass Zaka. And Maroon will take it. The only good thing about Ritchie was his physical play and the fact he could work the bumper on the power play. That's it. Hedman's drive, quick save by Ullmark. Here's Maroon. In the far corner. For Colton down low. Plays it along. Orlov knocks down Colton. Perfect shot, save. Ullmark goes into the corner. Orlov, puck bouncing in front. Krejci for Orlov. Bruins get it away. Here's Clifton with some speed. 3-on-2 for the Bruins. Clifton across the line. Across. Pasternak. It was a saucer pass he could not play. He'll get to the puck back. Final minute of the second. Pasternak in front.
boy.
Took a weird bounce. Lindholm for Carlo. Fires one deflection by Pasternak. A save by Vasilevsky. Here's Carlo now. Here's Bertuzzi. Fires and it goes high and above the net. Pasternak will go get it. Lindholm plays it in deep around the boards. Hedman tied up. Lindholm keeps it in. Tampa and the Bruins are collapsing right now. And Tampa and the Bruins are collapsing right now. Or the stream anyway.
The stream?
Yeah, it's been disconnecting the past like 20 seconds.
Analysis in the TD Garden Studios. Sophia
Oh, boy. The only negative about that period is I kind of wanted to see the Bruins take more shots in that second period. They only took... Well, they had 11, I'm sorry.
Last one counted.
They had 11, I'm sorry. I thought they had like 4 or 5, my bad.
That's allergies, though.
Yeah, it's allergies. They're worse this year. The pollen's... Apparently, they said the pollen's supposed to be worse than usual this year.
Well, yeah.
When was the last time you had a blood loss?
What day is today? Saturday?
Yeah.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh, okay, so that's over. Good.
Thank God. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I had 2 on Wednesday. I was not liking that. I'm happy I didn't get a nosebleed while on stream, though.
I have them once a year.
That
Yeah.
happened to me
You know,
once.
I've never had a nosebleed. Never.
That's crazy.
Never.
And I think you're lying.
Never. No, I'm not lying to
Looking
you.
up that lie
I would-
detector test.
I would never lie to you about that. That's
Nah,
something
I
I
know.
wouldn't lie about. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Why would I lie about not
know
having a
you
nosebleed,
wouldn't.
chat?
I know you wouldn't. I'm just saying that's so like unbelievable.
I've never had I don't remember having one anyway.
So you've had it, right?
Have you had a nosebleed before? Yeah. I don't remember having a
I will
nosebleed.
say the last time.
When I got my eye surgery.
Oh, okay.
Because,
Eye surgery? I get an eye surgery every year, yeah.
just on the
Well,
left
because
eye,
I need to get my contacts or glasses. I have to get new lenses every year.
the left eye was clogging in
Oh, I
middle school. So they had to put me under something, and then, yeah. All of a
Anesthesia, yeah.
sudden, I woke up, and I was throwing up blood.
Oh, got you.
Sam's been
That's
never-
rough, though.
Sam's never been punched in the nose. No, I have not. Because I haven't
I've been hitting the nose a lot.
I haven't been done anything that's been that's warranted me getting punched in the nose because I'm not an asshole, you know. Okay. Let's play Hurdle.
Always guess Hurdle first and Hurdle.
No, I always guess a Bruins first.
So funny that the guy's name is literally.
At least one nosebleed, Sam. I don't remember having one. I'm being genuine.
He probably had one but he couldn't remember when he was so young.
It might have been I was so not that I remember.
Grant got hit right on the ball. That hurt.
Actually, you know what? Let's go directly to the source. Mother. Chat is wondering, have I ever had a nosebleed? Random questions during intermissions.
We gotta play Hurdle, man.
We'll see if we get an answer. I just texted my mom. See what she says. All right, here it is. It's Guess the NHL Player. Here's how you play if you haven't seen this before. I am not from Massachusetts, so I'm not a masshole. I am from New Hampshire. I am not from Mass, even though I'm currently in Mass.
Proud masshole right here.
Oh.
Born and raised.
Yeah, I am not
in
from
the
Massachusetts.
southeast part of
Grant's the only one here from
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
The only one here that was born in Mass is Grant.
Yeah.
I was born
New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, Connecticut.
Born and raised.
Ew, New Hampshire. Hey, screw you.
Who
Born
commented
and
that?
raised.
Firefighter.
Boston Harbor.
Do you guys do any announcing on the college level? Yep. Well, yeah, our school's a D3 school, so not. It's pretty much high school, but
Not very good record-wise.
no, don't look at our sports, please don't.
So
I'm-
I have that.
Men's lacrosse is carrying.
They're 3-2.
What? Men's lacrosse?
Yeah.
Well, they're carrying. Only one with the
New
winning
here from
record
Chicago.
right
From
now.
Chicago. All right, Marcos. Thanks for stopping by from Chicago. Hey. All right. Here's how you get. If you guys haven't read it yet, each guest will tell you how close you are to finding the mystery player. Green box is a match. Yellow is close and gray is not a match. If the team cell is yellow, it means the mystery player used to play for that team. Age and jersey number, there's an arrow indicating if it's higher or lower. All right. Here he is. It looks like one of the Sedines. Grant?
Not really.
Well, the
Maybe Henrik, but not Daniel.
Larkin, yeah. I'll go with Larkin. It kind of looks like Larkin a little bit, but no.
Wah, wah. Alright.
We got a went today. I mean, stream's been successful. All right. Western Conference player, not a goaltender. He is older than 26. He is not American. His jersey number is lower than 71. Jordan Binnington? Oh, wait. Sorry, I said it wrong. It's Jordan Bitchington.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look at that little bitch.
Sorry, I said it wrong. I apologize.
Oh God, I so hope when we play the Blues in a couple of weeks.
I'll call him
so
Bitchington.
hope-
I'll call him Bitchington all night. I'll say, "Oh, nice save by Bitchington," or, you know.
Yeah. No, I want him and I want him and Swayman to get in a scuffle.
I want a Bruins Blues brawl, and I want Swayman or Omar to beat the crap out of Bitchington.
Bennington, yeah.
Yeah. Edited just said that Jordan Binnington looks like Pinocchio. Well, Whenever he speaks, his nose grows bigger, so I guess that kind of makes sense, right? Okay. We're playing unlimited mode now. Same rules apply. Here is Silhouette. Dimitri. No, it's not Dimitri at all. Okay.
No. It looks like Tanev, maybe.
Which one?
The one on the Kraken.
The one that has the crazy eyes?
Yeah.
No, he has more like...
He has more.
No.
I mean, the hair kind of looks like it, but not really.
Backstrom. Oh, it could be Nicholas Backstrom.
Nicholas Backstrom.
Okay, we got a
That's
couple
not
of getting
terrible
guesses.
guess.
We got TJ Oshie, Nicholas Backstrom, and Sammy Vatanen. Okay.
Sammy Vatanen, man.
Nicholas
Back in the
Backstrom.
day.
No, so it's not Oshie either. We can rule that out because they play for the same team. Western Conference, he's not a center. He's younger than 35. He is not Swedish. His jersey number is higher than 19. Sammy Vatanen. We can go
thought
there.
he was,
He's not even in the game. Robin Lehner. We can go Lehner. He's not in the game either. Never mind.
Yeah, because
he's injured. Right.
Yeah.
It's active. Right. Okay.
I think that's stupid. As long as you're on the roster, you're
Yeah.
an active player. I hate that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're on long-term injured reserve. You're not on the team. It's like, well, you're still paying the guy, aren't you? He's still on the roster, ain't he? Like,
All right. So it's a Western Conference player. Who has that kind of hair? I'm thinking William Karlsson for Vegas. He plays for Vegas. Okay, that helps out a lot. He is just older than 30. His jersey number is higher than 71. Is this frickin' Marchessault?
no, my comment was that.
Bang. Grant.
What?
Jonathan Marchessault.
Oh, Marsh is so good.
Yeah.
You can see Leonard would have been a good. That would have helped us out. 'Cause we
Well, I
would've
guess
won
Karlsson.
the points.
I guess William Karlsson,
William
so I got
Karlsson,
Vegas
gotcha.
there. I just saw the group chat. The Diamondbacks?
Yeah, making the playoffs. And then the White Sox winning the
Who
World Series.
who made this one?
Who the hell knows? That guy is a casual.
LOL.
It's probably Kyle low-key. He also
What do you guys
had-
think of the boxing fight? I don't watch boxing. Sorry.
You would predict that.
Predict what?
The White Sox winning the World Series.
Do any of you have the opinion on, do any of you have an opinion on Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez in a boxing match today?
Plant's pretty good.
Brendan Jennings, why aren't you in the room right now?
Right.
I've heard of Plant. He's pretty good.
You're going with Vegas Gate versus Kraken in April. Have a great time. I hope those are two really good teams in the West.
Golden Knights Kraken. I hope
He's
that's
going,
a
yeah.
playoff series.
I really hope that's a playoff series. That has Western Conference final written all over it.
We'll see. We'll see.
See what happens. Well, at least second round has it written all over it. It's gonna be a great game. Hope you have a good time. Let's play again.
Oh, what a comment.
Plant will win because he's been growing. Oh boy,
Hey.
Jesus Christ!
I
Who
don't know.
was this guy? Who has that hairdo? Sandine.
Eric Comrie.
Okay, we got multiple different guesses here. Comrie.
No.
Avengi.
Ah,
Well, hold on.
okay.
He used to play for Buffalo. Okay, in the Western Conference now. It's not Dadnoff. I don't think he ever played for Buffalo. Eichel. No, okay, it's not Eichel. In the Pacific though, his jersey number is lower than 9. He is not a goaltender or a defenseman. He is or center. Sorry, he's a defenseman or a winger. 26 years old. He's American. In the Pacific, used to play for Buffalo. McCabe. No, he plays for Toronto. Good game so far. Very good game so far. Been fun to watch.
We know he's a defenseman.
Yep, defenseman. We know that.
Hmm.
Since when? Oh, the deadline. He got traded to Toronto on the deadline.
Jake McCabe was honestly a pretty good guess.
Jersey number is lower than 9. Defenseman. Pacific Division. Used to play for Buffalo. Does not play for Vegas.
Yo, Ohio State is just pounding
Harvard.
Harvard right now,
Oof.
5-0 in the
Yikes.
second period. Good lord.
Ohio State.
Ohio State against Harvard right
and
now.
it was
8-1.
was the final.
Oof.
Guess what? The Flyers are winning right now.
No way. They're beating the Red Wings?
2-0.
Kinda hot.
So is Seattle Kraken winning 2-0 against the Predators.
Right, Hart's in goal. I hope Connor Hart's in
Borgen?
goal.
Did Borgen used to play for the Sabres?
Who?
Will
Borgen,
Borgen.
he did. He's on the Kraken now.
Hey!
Yep.
Novatron, good guess. Will Borgen.
Yep, Will Borgen used to play in the Sabres. Wasn't he the Kraken expansion pick? I don't remember if that's true or not, but yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking of. I was also thinking of the other guy who used to play in the Sabres and the Devils that was on the Kraken. What was his name? Nick Bastion?
Nathan Bastion.
Nathan Bastion. That's what I was
Nathan
thinking
Bastion,
of.
yeah.
Yeah. Playing the Sabres and Devils. and
Hampus
Kraken.
Lindholm. I'm not kidding.
I think that is
Kinda.
incorrect.
What?
I don't know who it is off the gate, but it's not Hampus Lindholm.
Okay. It's not. Oh nope, it's the Bruins are winning 2-1.
If you see on the fucking screen.
No, it's I don't have it on the
Zoe
screen.
is on a different website right now.
I'm on a different tab.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Being ruthless for no reason. Good lord.
Maple Leafs versus Hurricanes. Who you got winning? I'd rather have
Hurricanes, you got a sub.
Kyle Metternach. I fucked up that last name. Anyway, sorry. Thank you for the sub, Kyle. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the squad.
You're welcome.
He goes, "You're welcome." His name's actually Kyle back there. That's funny. Okay.
3 minutes left.
Thank you. I'll finish this one up.
Jeez, that intermission flew by.
No, 3:49 left.
Atlantic, do you think the Lightning are going to win? I'm literally wearing a Bruins jersey, so I think that must answer your question. Atlantic Division defenseman. He's younger than 29. He is not Swedish. His jersey number is higher than 27. He's in the Atlantic. That's our division. Oh, I nailed it? Thank you. Appreciate it. Morgan Riley? Ooh, that could be it.
Morgan Riley, maybe.
It's not Morgan Riley. Jersey number is just lower than 44. He is a defenseman in our division. Could be a Tampa defenseman. It's not Darren Radish. He's too young.
Oh, someone said Maple Leafs or Hurricanes. You got to.
I'd rather have nobody win. If I had to pick, probably the Canes.
The Canes, so they can win today so that it was tomorrow.
He's 28. He just had a birthday.
Against the Bruins. They could.
No one on Tampa.
Schittsburg.
It's not Schittsburg. Well, they have nothing to do with that.
Montreal. Ottawa. Yeah,
No.
we just played these teams.
No, it's not Ottawa either.
Hmm.
Let's see.
I'm Sabres for some reason.
Anybody on Sabres?
Oh, but he's from Canada. I was thinking,
Not Mike Riley. No, he's for the Bruins. He doesn't play for the Bruins.
let's see.
This is our division. We should be
Red
nailing
Wings.
this.
Red Wings? What are the Red Wings looking like?
Terrible.
It's not T.J. Brody.
TJ Brody's older than 29.
3 o'clock.
It is 3 o'clock now.
Jesus.
Time's flying by, though.
I
I'm alright with that. The game's coming up.
know. Yeah.
Ekblad, nope. He's like number 5. It's not Ekblad. Oh my God, who is this? Holy crap! I have no idea.
Panthers?
I got church on
I think it's either Red Wings or
I don't-
Panthers. I don't know who though.
It would charge you very quickly.
Wow, that's good.
Frickin'
Let's see what we got.
it's not Montour. Damn it.
Oh, I love Hampus.
Montour wasn't a bad guess.
I know who it is.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I don't get it. The guy is literally a piece of garbage in terms of a
Hey.
human, but he is a damn good hockey player.
Darren Radish.
Racism, right?
It is Darren Radish. He's playing in today's game.
Wow.
I didn't realize
That's
he was
coincidental,
27 years old. I thought he was like 20.
That's coincidental.
Damn. I thought he was like 20 years old.
I'll be back.
Oh, perfect timing.
What's the quickest you ever guessed, Sam?
Like
That
30.
Bennington one was pretty quick. That was
Like
surprising.
I've done it first try a few times. I've also done like gotten one, and almost got it, and then I've done it like 15 seconds. Yeah, I've gotten a couple of. Radish, eat your veggies. Oh my god.
Oh, what a freaking line.
Wow.
That's a nice line.
Yeah.
Eat your veggies.
Eat your veggies, kids. Oh,
Oh, kids.
oh, Snowflake, that's ruthless. He looks 40 with that receding hairline.
Yeah.
Darren Radish, the guy that we just guessed.
Violating.
That right there is a violation.
Rash is catching straight.
And he's about 30 miles from this exact freaking from where we are. All right, third period's about to start. The current playoff matchups. If the season were to end today, the Bruins would play the Penguins, the Islanders would play the Hurricanes, the Rangers would play the Devils, and the Lightning would play the Maple Leafs. All four must-see first-round series, I think, especially Rangers and Devils. Rangers and Devils is a very good series. I'd definitely be intrigued in watching that entire series.
Yeah. Right, but that's good for the Lightning, knowing the Maple Leafs history.
Yeah. It favors Tampa, but Toronto's the better team this year, so we'll see how that goes. I want to see Toronto to get out of the first round for once, so I could stop talking about it.
You can see I'm the other way around.
What?
It's boring to talk about, but I'm the other way around. I never want Toronto to make it out of the first.
I just want to get out of the first round once.
Maybe like a year where the Bruins aren't in the playoffs, I won't care. But
Yeah,
not when the
that's fair.
Bruins are in the playoffs.
That's
But
fair.
Also, we beat them in the second round. So,
Yeah, but the first round curse is over.
First
It's
round
considered a
looks like-
successful year if they can get out of the first round, right?
exactly.
Any sort of improvement is a success. Third period is underway. Bruins shooting left to right. Lightning shooting right to left. Maroon will try to move it ahead. Kept alive by Lauko. He'll dump it in deep in the corner. Cole and Nosek tied up for the puck. Took a weird bounce. Nick Paul plays it over to Chernak as Paul knocks down Lauko in the process. Here's Clifton. Carolina still doesn't have a great second line. Well, who is it? Well, Svechnikov's out, right? So, Marchand across the line dumps it in just wide of the net. Marchand plays it around the boards, held in by McAvoy. Through Bergeron, past DeBrusque as well. Killorn pressured. Marchand steps into Killorn. Up ahead, deflected off Stamkos and McAvoy. Puck goes into the far corner in the Bruins' end. Puck bouncing in front. McAvoy gets it away from trouble. McAvoy will ice the puck down the length of the rink. Baby steps Sam. They've won their first playoff game in like 40 years last season. They'll win the winter series. No, Tampa. No, the Bruins. The Leafs have won a playoff series in every series they've competed in since they got out of the first round. But they just can't win the series. They've won. Pasternak's in the game, yeah. Oh,
Thought you said
Pasternak
David-
party.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an
You said
Instagram
David
account.
Pastrnak was at the game. I'm like, ain't he playing?
Yeah, right.
Awesome.
It would be an impasta. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll shut my mouth.
Wow.
Pun is wild.
Throw the tomatoes. I'm sorry. Boo. That was bad. Boo. Kucherov for Sergachev. That was a horrible joke. Turnover. Bertuzzi for Coyle. In front. Vasilevsky makes the stop. Bertuzzi back to Carlo. He'll dump it in deep. Here is Frederick for Coyle in front. Bertuzzi couldn't play it on the pass. Carlo backhands it in deep. Frederick behind the net. Plays it back to Carlo. Hampus Lindholm. Intentionally into the corner. Coyle tied up by Hedman. Hagel takes it away. Hagel. Yeah, I got my first tomato from Marcos. He threw a tomato at me.
Damn.
Puck goes off Hagel. Clifton up ahead. Pasternak for Krejci, kicks it in deep. Krejci gets around Chernak, takes the hit. Jeannot for Belmar. Up ahead. Chernak off Corey Perry. Clifton with a big miss on Corey Perry's hit. Trying to hit Corey Perry. Pasternak gets it out. Gets a stick lift. He can't play the puck. It's 1-on-2. And he's getting thrown off the puck by Cole. Jeannot for Chernak. Hathaway surprisingly quick. Hathaway's been known for his speed. Clifton up ahead. Pasternak backhands it in. Nosek in on the puck first. Tied up by Hedman. Lauko in there as well. So is Ross Colton and Perbix. Puck played around. Grzelcyk plays it into Nosek. Hathaway. Back to Grzelcyk. Over to McAvoy, right point. McAvoy shot deflection by Nosek. Just missed the net. Maroon for Hedman. Up ahead here is Paul. Grzelcyk trying to take it away, but the play is offside.
Yeah, they chalk it's fine.
That was a nice goal there.
Yeah, nice goal for Marchand. Went off Bergeron's skate in. It was not a kicking motion, so it is a good goal. Bergeron's got a 5-game point streak going on right now. Underrated. Coyle wins the draw. Clifton up ahead for Frederick. Plays it in. Radish and Coyle tied up. Bertuzzi back to Orlov. Bertuzzi controlling. Shot on the goal. Vasilevsky bumped into by his own defender. Coyle for Frederick in front. And Vasilevsky recovers and gets the puck away. Here's Killorn for Cirelli. Clifton knocks him down. Coyle for Frederick. It's around Hagel. Here's Frederick. Gonna eat the check to keep the puck alive on side. Here's Dmitry Orlov. Around the goal. Makes Radish fall. Bertuzzi for Coyle. Shot blocked in front by Colton. And now here's Hagel. Shot saved by Olmark. 47 likes. Let's go.
Get that 50 number, Sam. Let's go.
Let's get to 50 likes on the stream.
That's nice.
Here is Orlov trying to play it ahead. Comes the slot to Brusque for Bertuzzi. Bruins play it out to Brusque. Getting on the foot race against Hedman. Hedman turns it over right to Bergeron. A backhand save by Vasilevsky on Bergeron's chance. Kucherov for Hedman. Oh, thank you, Maki, for stopping by. Appreciate it. I just looked at chat. Thank you. Bergeron fans of the dump in.
What's your mom say about the nose?
My mom did not respond. She did not text me. She might be busy. Hedman for Perbix comes in on Olmark. He'll guide it aside. Jeannot. Big tie up there. Carlo for Pasternak trying to flip it out. Sergachev keeps it in. Perry for Jeannot. A shot blocked by Lindholm. Pasternak trying to play it out. He'll get it out to center. Sergachev dumps it in. Here's Carlo for Lindholm. Here is Pasternak now. Dumped in. Puck comes in front. Jeannot. Tied up by Zaka. Zaka gets around Jeannot. Here is Krejci for Grzelcyk. A shot save in front. Big scramble. Pasternak saved there by Vasilevsky. Here is McAvoy. Here is Pasternak in front on a pinball it in. Vasilevsky guided it aside. And Jeannot will get it away. Here is Olmark. Behind his own net. Moves it along. Hathaway whacks it ahead. Hedman. Lauko lifts Hedman's stick. Lauko lifts it in deeper. And that one went up and out of play. Now chat's curious about the nosebleed. I don't know.
Oh, back to that. Your mom answered?
No.
So
Oh, it's not charging.
Oh, it's not plugged in. The thing's not plugged in.
Oh, it's charging.
Not plugged in all the way.
Yeah, it's charging. 30%. That's Hathaway.
Just remember to mute the TV. I'm already getting the copyright for that, but that's fine. So, playoffs are here. You can tell. I know this is a playoff type game against the Lightning. You can tell. Lanny want to tie this up. Of course they do. They're down a goal. They're trying to even this game up. Oh, good save by Vasilevsky on Pastrnak. If that's snuck through for his 50th goal of the year, 600th career point, whew. Florida Palm would kill you, Sam? Yeah, I probably would. Nosek will take the draw against Paul. Nosek wins it. Paul takes it away. Trying to move it ahead. Orlov denied the dump in, and they're going to call it offside. Yet the Bruins took possession anyway. Hathaway's been a great addition. Huffman can score. Yeah, Hathaway's been great for us. He's been doing some really good things. Oh, I was wondering what that was. Orlov and Hathaway have both been great for the Bruins so far. Hathaway and Killorn tied up. Faceoff is tied up. Tampa wins it. Hedman dumps it in. Hathaway will try to move it in to Nosek. A shot from the line got blocked. Hedman plays it in. Here's Paul. In front for Cirelli, poked away by Nosek. Paul dumps it in for Killorn. Killorn down low. Went off of Nosek. Here is Hathaway up the ice for the Bruins. Killorn takes it right away. Here's Killorn, walks right in, slows down against Hathaway. That's Carlo, I'm sorry. Here is Hedman's shot, missed the net. Point keeps it in, goes through Lindholm. What's up, Bruin? Lauko trying to move it ahead. And Point keeps it alive. Point, a shot, blocked, it went wide. Radish, a wraparound save by Olmark that time. A shot from the line, missed the net. Here's Point. Closed off there by Carlo. Nosek plays it around to Lindholm. Off to Brusk. Bruins and Lightning will both make changes. Here's Hedman for Stamkos. Frederick with Bergeron and Marchand out there right now. Here's Paul for Stamkos. Back to Hedman. Up ice. Goes off Paul. Maroon through Paul. Orlov cuts off Paul's angle. Up ahead Marchand. Cannot play a pass to save his life. Here's Sergachev. Over to Chernak. Here's Maroon. He'll flip it in. Edited. I don't know what you're talking about Bertuzzi being distant and awkward. Bertuzzi for Frederick. He'll flip it in the zone. Bertuzzi, big hit there by Bertuzzi on Chernak. Bertuzzi falls down in the process. Here's Janot. Grzelcyk will get it out. Coyle throws a big hit, but the play is onside. No, it's not. It's offside. Never mind.
Has made a crier out of the stick check.
Oh, off ice? Oh. I mean, maybe. He's still getting acclimated.
That's going to be real good because of that skating ability to recover if a guy tries to beat him to the outside. You know, when you combine that with a good idea what the offensive player wants to do and use your
When you spend years with a team and you get traded, you come to a new team, you know, it takes them a little bit to get used to it. We're not having your boys like Larkin and
Different lines now.
different whole, like, yeah, different lines to deal with, different people to deal with, so, yeah. Carlo for Marchand up ahead. He's like the new kid on the block, you know? He's like that new kid in your class. He takes a couple weeks to get acclimated, you know? Marchand back to Carlo, over to Lindholm, a shot, and it went up and out of play. Hathaway and Orlov just fit the it's weird how that works. I know. Well, I think they fit in the right time, you know. So I don't know.
John Cooper has pushed a lot of buttons, but since February 25th,
Anywhere on the Foligno, he's done for the regular season. He won't be back to the playoffs.
5 of 15.
If he comes back at all, it will be in the first round of the playoffs.
They have only 2 wins.
Bruins win the draw. Grizzlick for McAvoy. Across for Crate. Here is Pasternak. Plays it in for Zaka. Zaka for McAvoy in front. He couldn't play it. Grizzlick whacks at it to keep it in. Krejci for Zaka. For Pasternak. Save. Rebound in front. Krejci takes it away. For Pasternak, a wraparound in front trying to find Zaka and got cut off by Radish. Zaka for Krejci. He was trying to pass it to Pasternak. The puck went up and out of play.
good ship by the Krejci line, and really, they were allowed to stay in the offensive zone because of a good stick again by Grizzlick at the right point.
I know, come on. Get Pasternak his 50th, and that'll be his 600th career point if he gets a goal here, too.
Number 50 got rocked early with the left pad by Vasilevsky. He's going to get denied again by Vasilevsky. Aggressive, top of the paint.
Still no response from my mother. We'll see what she says. Coyle will take the draw against Sorelli. Third line's out there. Coyle, Bertuzzi, Frederick. Coyle wins the draw. Colton takes it away from Coyle. Dumps it in on Ullmark, and the puck will go up and out of play as Ullmark blockered it out of play.
Ross Colton's 75-footer deflected into the netting by Ullmark. David Krejci, 27 points in his last 31 games coming into today.
We got 83 viewers. Let's get to 50 likes on the stream, everybody. Let's even get to 60 likes. Thanks for stopping by. Well, we don't have 100 viewers, so. Face-off is won by the Bruins. Clifton up ahead. He'll find Trent Frederick. Bruins move it up the ice. Frederick dumps it in. Charlie Coyle tied up there by Paul. Brayton Point closed off by Orloff. Clifton shovels it out. Will this be icing? It's going to come in on Vasilevsky, so it will not be icing. Perbix for Hedman. For Paul. Chips it past Bergeron. Here's Killorn. For Point. Fires. Saved by Ullmark. He got a blocker on that one. Hedman for Chernak. Point. Back to Hedman. Left the left point. Hedman doesn't shoot. Goes wide. Here is Point. Through Paul. Puck comes out. And Chernak will take possession. Here is Stamkos. For Chernak. Reaches the red line. Dumps it in. Ullmark knocks it down, but that was just kind of left there. Hagel takes it away for Stamkos. DeBrusk knocks him down, denying the shot. Wonder what period Pasternak has the most goals. Probably the third, the first or the third. Puck a weird bounce on Vasilevsky in front, and Lauko almost had an open net there. The fourth line's out there now. It took a weird bounce on Vasilevsky. That puck almost snuck by. Lauko and Hagel both trying to draw penalties. Nosek for Hathaway, closed off there by Kucherov in the slot. Penalty coming. It's going to be on the Lightning.
Let's go.
Probably.
It's at least the 8th power play for the
While
Bruins.
most drivers spend their life.
Okay, they go to commercial break.
They're just not like. Being smart. Call that timeout, right?
No, it's the commercial break.
Oh, I'm saying they should after all these picks.
Yeah, right. Pasta's 50th incoming. All right, we'll see, Barry.
I believe.
See if the power play can actually execute. It's going to be Hagel for interference is the call. On the ice, 8:24 to go in the third. The Bruins will be getting a power play for the 7th time this afternoon. 4 of which came in the first period.
Yeah.
In the first 10 minutes of that first period, the Bruins had 4 power plays. The Bruins are 1 for 6 on the power play today. That's pathetic.
Yeah, they're being too undisciplined.
Yeah. How much time we got? About 8.5 minutes to go. Sorry for being so late today. Just got back from work. It's okay, Bruce. Thanks for stopping by anyway. Smart to play that. So,
Plus, they learn how to take dinner parties to the next level at Stash Culinary Events.
we'll see if the Bruins can double their lead with a power play goal.
By your New England Chevy dealer.
Come on, insurance goal right here, Sam.
Saw one
You need it.
game when Trent Frederick got in on the forecheck. We're going to see another one right here after a turnover by Kucherov. Can't put that puck. He's through his legs. Hathaway right on it. Throws it out front. Unfortunately, nothing there.
Hagel knocks down Lauko, and then Hagel trying to sell a high sticking penalty, yet that stick didn't even come close to his face.
Run into each other. Loco went down, but it goes to the benefit of the Bruins.
Bergeron against Belmar. Bergeron wins the draw. Here is Lindholm for Marchand. Lindholm center point for Marchand, right side, Bergeron and Marchand. Here's DeBrus tucking it in front, saved by Vasilevsky. And the Lightning clear it. Vasilevsky is known to be one of the best goalies in the NHL, so it's a hard goalie to beat. Lindholm with a weird pass and it took a weird bounce. Olmark up ahead for Bergeron, works it through to Pasternak. Cross the line, curl and drag, knocked down by Chernak. DeBrusque and Sorelli tied up. Marchand back to Bergeron, covering at the left point. Marchand for Lindholm. Now on the right corner now. Plays it in. Here is Pasternak on the far boards now. For Bergeron, back to Pasternak. Bergeron again. Marchand center point. Lindholm right side. Marchand. Lindholm, they got to take some shots. DeBrusque in front trying to find Pasternak, and Pasternak's dumped by Sorelli. And they're not going to call that. Cole up for Paul, and the Lightning have a chance at a 2-on-1. Sorelli with a shorthanded break. Sorelli stopped by Olmark, and Sorelli takes out Lindholm, which took out Olmark. And the net came off.
And the net is off Fitzmore.
Yeah, Lindholm should not be on the top power play in it. I'm sorry. Lindholm is killing me on this power play. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it was a teammate on teammate collision. Sorelli trying to attack the net. Lindholm actually accidentally took out Olmark.
Break Olmark's leg there.
Yep.
Holy shit. Just crashed.
It looked like It looked like Sorelli took Lindholm down. No, Lindholm was just trying to dive to break up the breakaway attempt for Sorelli. Pasternak is looking for his 50th. He's not out there now. McAvoy for Krejci. Drops it, but there's nobody there. Krejci, please don't ever do that again. Stop passing back on the power play. I hate when people do that. Oh. Krejci through Bertuzzi. Krejci can't complete a pass just like Lindholm can't on the power play. As Belmar clears it down the length of the ice. Olmark will leave it for Orlov. Here is Zacha. Bertuzzi across the line. Puck goes over to Krejci. Power plays up. Orlov shot blocked in traffic. And now here come the Lightning out of the box. It's Hagel out of the box. Here is Point for Hagel. Olmark, what a save. Puck squirms 3. Orlov gets that away. Oh my God, that puck was crazy. Here is Hedman for Point, cross the line, 4-on-3. A shot by Radish, just missed it, and a big scramble for it. Bruins get it away. Grzelcyk up ice. Pasternak breakaway and alone. He missed the open net. Pasternak, my God. Please complete a shot, please. Oh my God. Frederick tied up there by Radish. If you're gonna take a shot, at least hit the net.
Yeah, breakaway too.
Radish for Sergachev. Cross the line. Plays it in deep. Paul Coyle closes off Killorn. Hathaway will try to get it out. Kept alive by Colton. His shot blocked. Shot by Killorn got blocked there. Here's Colton now. Carlo takes down Paul. Frederick and Killorn tied up. We're in the final 5. Since of how close this game is, I'm keeping the poll open until the end of this game. Here's Killorn now. Chernak center point. Here is Sergachev. A shot blocked. Puck comes out. Hathaway, who has the last goal for the Bruins, delayed offside. Sergachev will have to play it back to Chernak. Bruins will tag up. Here is Chernak with 4.5 to go. We have 111 people watching. If you have not yet, like the stream, everybody. Chernak up ahead. This is going to be icing on the Bruins on the Lightning, sorry, with a beautiful number of time left. 4:20 to go in the third period.
A couple opportunities, one in each direction that we're going to show you. Brendan Hagel had a pretty good opportunity. Great point, making another really nice play. Eyes in the back of his head. Bruins get lost in coverage. Hagel tries to forehand one time in tight.
Pasternak needs 1 goal for 50, 1 point for 600 in his career.
Look at that.
Oh.
Shoots too high there. Come on.
Backhand forehand and rips it right on top real quick. Elevates in a hurry. He did.
Here's Kucherov with 4:15 to go. You want to know why Tampa's playing like everything's on the line? Because they just lost 7-2 to Ottawa. So they need to play like this. Here come the Bruins back up the other way. It's Marchand around the net. He got closed off by Hedman. Marchand taken down by Hedman there. DeBrusque works free from Radish.
They're the back goalie.
DeBrusque and Radish tied up. DeBrusque works free. Gets around Hedman. Taken back there by Kucherov. Puck comes out. Nosek keeps it in. But Radish takes it away. Here's Hedman now with 3:40 left. Plays it back to Hagel. You got to think Tampa's going to probably pull their goalie within the next minute and a half. Maybe even the next minute. Perbix hits it off of Brandon Hagel's shoulder. Paul onside. Closed off by Lindholm. Lauko on the puck behind the net. He'll try to move it ahead. Nosek up for Lauko. He's going to explode with speed 1-on-3, but Lauko gets broken up by Sergachev. Perbix gets it in, taking the Lauko hit to get it in. Lindholm spins off of Paul. Up ahead, puck deflecting. Sergachev gloves it down. Hathaway takes it away from Sergachev. Hathaway's had a really good game today. Hathaway taken down by Sergachev. Bertuzzi back to Lindholm, over to Carlo. Carlo trying to play to Bertuzzi, and he could not. Lindholm fires, and that shot went to the corner. Bertuzzi on it. Took a weird bounce off the stanchion. The puck died in the corner. Bruins keep it in. Coyle onside. Coyle reverses it in for Bertuzzi. Pastrnak on the ice now. Bertuzzi trying to find Pastrnak. Could not. Puck comes out. 2:25 left. But the Bruins got to keep their foot on the gas pedal. McAvoy, keep Vasilevsky in there for as long as you can. Don't give Tampa any time to get to that, to have the goalie pulled. Pastrnak, a big hit on Hedman. Here's Orlov, a shot. Save in front. Bergeron for Pastrnak. Play a pass, please. Most brutal game of the year for Pastrnak. He cannot do anything right. Oh my God. Orlov for McAvoy. Takes a double hit. Kucherov in front. DeBrusk recovers. Tripped by Kucherov. No call. Marchand plays it out with 1:50 to go. Cole through Hedman. DeBrusk is there. 1-on-3. DeBrusk around the goal in front for Nosek off the mask of Vasilevsky. 1:37 left. They gotta get Vasilevsky out of there now. Here's Kucherov off of Carlo. Nosek takes it away. Vasilevsky was darting to the bench. He comes back on though. 1:25. Nosek takes it away from Vasilevsky. Plays it back to Carlo. 1:15 left. Vasilevsky's still in the net. Here's Zacha around the goal. Spinning off of Stamkos. Going one way, going another. In front, Nosek save Vasilevsky, and they're going to have to take a face-off with 1:06 left. That was a really good shift by the Bruins there. That 4 minutes of play was fantastic. The only negative was Pastrnak. Couldn't make a shot, couldn't make a pass. Ugh. This is easily Pasternak's worst game of the season. He has not done anything right today.
Everyone has bad games.
He can't hold on to a puck. He can't take a shot. He can't take a pass. Yeah, Nosek's shot hit Vasilevsky in the mask. 1:06. It's a timeout for Tampa now, but the face-off is in the Bruins' end. It is in the Lightning end, so Vasilevsky has to stay in net now. No, they're standing up because it's a good game here.
Minute left.
Yep.
Oh my God.
They're playing the dropkick Murphys. That's when you know it's over, I think.
Yeah.
That's your death call.
Early.
Shots are 34-23 Bruins. Yep. Two to 1 Bruins with 1:06 to go in the game. We got 127 viewers, yet only 62 likes. Keep running up that like count. Let's get a like spike right now. Got up to 70 likes on the stream. Hell, even 80. Let's go for it. How about 100? Face-off is in the Lightning end. Lightning win the draw. They got to pull Vasilevsky now. They got to get him out of there.
Yep, they got to pull him right now.
And Kucherov gets it in deep. Goalie has been pulled. Olmark for Lindholm. Puck played out. Pasternak's taken down. Pastrnak deflects it out. Hedman for Kucherov. We're now in the final 45 seconds of this game. Olmark loves it down to Lindholm. He'll try to flip it down the length of the ice. Lindholm will be just wide. It'll be icing with 39.3.
Yeah, it sucks giving up the icing, but this time you just clear the puck out of your zone. It is the smart thing to do.
Who cares if soft though? You gotta take the other side.
Well, no, but now Tampa Bay can take a face-off in the attack.
Face-off in the... Yeah, but those are the good icings you want to take.
Those are the good icings. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Sure, it sucks you have a face-off in your own zone, but you want to clear that puck away. Kill Tampa's momentum while they have the puck there, right? So Bergeron against Stamkos here. Stamkos wins the draw. Point. Works it back to Hedman. Kucherov, what a stop by Olmark. What a save. Here's Stamkos now. 30 seconds to go. Here's Hedman for Sergachev. Here's Kucherov now. A shot. Olmark. huge save with 21.3. And now Cirelli and McAvoy are shoving at each other.
I can see a Hallmark goal.
No, probably not.
Not tonight.
Not in this situation.
Not in this situation.
Hey, always
I give credit to Swayman for trying against Montreal, though.
Yeah.
see how they used it wisely. They have Hallmark going tonight.
They're going to have Swayman going tomorrow against Carolina. Nosek against Stamkos now. Big tie-up. Tampa wins the draw. Sergachev fires. That missed the net. Kucherov with 15 seconds. Coyle takes it away. Trying to play... What are you... Coyle, just get it out, please.
Thank God.
Jesus.
There we
Gets it
go.
out with 5 seconds. Here's Sergachev. Slap shot from center. Olmark, a great save. And the Bruins take 3 of 4 from Tampa again. This game is over. And the Bruins have won the Atlantic Division. They've won it. Oh my goodness. What? Wait, what? The puck went up and on a play. The game's not over. They're gonna put .1 back on. They're gonna put .1 back on the clock.
Oh boy, anyone's game stand.
This game is definitely not over. They're putting probably a second back on the clock. The game is not over.
You know what the deal is
That means we
here?
got to hear Dirty Water
Face off,
twice.
win, rep it. That's what you do for your Tampa.
Really, this is a little more insulting to Tampa Bay.
2.3. That is enough time for a shot to get away.
That's what I'm saying.
I
You
guess
win the
so.
face off.
If Toffoli scored against us in less than a second, they can score in 2.3. So we'll see how Tampa does this here. 2.3 to go. Defensive draw. Stamkos against Bergeron. Bergeron wins it. Now it's over. That was an insane game. I am so happy I called this game today. Different directions here because there are multiple people that are deserving of getting it. Okay, well, yeah, he's obviously one of them. Your third star of today's game. There wasn't a lot of offensively that happened, but I saw his positioning. I saw his effort. Your third star of today's game, in my opinion, today had one of his best games of... He's coming up. I saw a lot of positives out of Charlie McAvoy today. I saw a lot of positives out of him. He just was very physical, you know? Very physical for sure. He's the third star of today's game. He didn't put anything up on the board, but his offensive ability and his knows how to move the puck up the ice, his physicality was great today. So McAvoy's your third star of the game. Your second star of the game is Linus Ullmark, because Ullmark made 26 saves on 27 shots for his 36th win of the season. And your first star of the game is the man who had the game-winning goal, Garnet Hathaway, your first star of today's game. So the Bruins win 2-1 over the Bolts.
You forgot the WPOG. Worst player of the game goes to Pastrnak.
Worst player of the game goes to Pastrnak. Honorable mention, 4-star goes to Bergeron.
Yeah, Bergeron's your fourth star of the game as well. WPOG, your worst player of the game is David Pastrnak. I don't know what the hell that was. Yikes.
Hey, the one.
Yeah. He'll get his 50th tomorrow against the
Nice
Canes.
announcer jinx there, bud. Now
He'll
we all
try.
ready.
He'll try.
No, I'll do it.
Well, anyway, that's it for us today. Bruins beat the Lightning 2-1 at the TD Garden this afternoon. They have taken 3 of 4 from the Bolts this year, and they did it in convincing fashion. These games have all been close. This could be a second round preview of the Stanley Cup playoffs this year. This should be very interesting to see what that looks like. Thank you so much for watching today's live stream. If you enjoyed, make sure to please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure you turn on your post notifications to never miss when I go live or upload here on the channel. If you want to see more from me, follow me on social media, Instagram and TikTok, second and third links down below in the description. And with that being said, have a great rest of your night, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow, 5 o'clock, Bruins and Canes from Carolina. And it's not going to look like they're playing the Canes. It's going to look like they're playing the Hartford Whalers. They're having their Hartford Whalers night tomorrow. They're going to be on all Whalers stuff tomorrow. So, Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you tomorrow at 5 Eastern. Have a good one, everybody. Bruins win 2-1. Have a good one.